Welcome to Meritaladon, a land where anything is possible. A very large world with an asteroid belt are always visible in the sky of this world, while at night 2 moons dot the night sky, with a third making its presence known on special occasions. Nearly a millennia ago, the world was torn asunder by 2 great wars. From the north, the Demon War, the fiendish war known to demonologists as the Blood War. This had demons and devils spilling over and fighting each other along with trying to destroy the mortal population. In the south was the Scourge Horde War, a combination of a powerful cloud giant empress that had formed the scattered tribes of orcs, goblins, hobgoblins, giants, and bugbears into a massive force. Only by the combined forces of the different kingdoms and a few key adventuring groups from the Adventurers Guild were the armies stopped. Now, centuries later, there's rumblings of a new Scourge Horde. The old castle the cloud giant used that was thought to be destroyed has rumored to be sighted. It's not actually... Fuck.
It's tiny on the map.
It is tiny on the map.
Okay,
Yes.
so we have Dino Island, the Happy Cove.
Oh my god, what are you guys
Happy
doing?
Cove.
What?
Yeah, and there's
Why?
the Hat Place.
Why
Then there's the drill-looking thing.
Dino
being
Island?
locked there. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm
Is that
puzzled too.
Deathland?
Yeah.
It looks
Okay.
like a boot. It doesn't look like a dinosaur.
No, hear me out. Look,
oh god.
the southernmost peninsula.
Yeah,
that's the tail. And then the other
head.
2 are the feet, and then the top's the head.
All right,
See,
yes.
that's
So, as a refresher,
that's Wish Italy.
Oh
Wish
yeah,
Brandon.
let's refresh what happened last week.
No, not last week. Let's refresh the world. There's the main continent, which you have standard allotment of different races and stuff like that. And then Grumarak is the Orc Kingdom. Dimayoin is a Dwarven Kingdom that is essentially policing them so they don't... Because back in the day, this entire area where it's sand, they took over. Rockharrow, Enaria are both Dwarven Kingdoms as well. Then you got Dathulin, which is full of like hobgoblins, bugbears, all that fun creatures. You got Loch Ter, which is where the elves are predominantly. Like they're uncommon / common all over the main continent, but on Loch Ter, that's their island. That's you got Miertes Ignis, which is a massive hub of like fire giants and shit like that.
Hat Town.
I'm gonna have to leave a little early this session, so.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's get started then.
Yeah, started.
I like the way you think.
So last week didn't go nearly as planned.
Shenanigans.
You guys were in Saphirium Olympica. You guys are like, hey, we just were like 6 weeks on the road. Let's go to a bathhouse. Went to the bathhouse. It's like, cool. We got all clean, everything like that. On the way back, D'Artagnan's
almost
like,
started a fight in the bathhouse.
I want
that
gold.
part.
I want some extra money for some reason, even though I just got paid a massive amount. So decides to try to pickpocket a merchant. Succeeding because the merchant wasn't paying attention. Unfortunately, there's guards all over the city, and the guards are like, hey, you stop. D'Artagnan's like, oh, never gonna catch me, you're wasting your time. Disappears into the crowd. The guards surround the group since they've seen him with the group. Mithria decides to try to go, hey, everyone calm down. Tries to charm the guards, which only worked on one. The one guard that I failed on is like, yo, you just did bad magic on us. Attacks her, telling her to drop the spell. Severin's like, hey, you just hurt my comrade. Tries to heal her. Doesn't try, but actually heals her. But all the guard knows is there's more magic going on. So as Severin's like, oh, shit, and runs away, the guard's like, nope, attacks him. More reinforcements come around. The entire group is taken. D'Artagnan, after coming back, is like, oh, shit, the group's in trouble. Gets arrested as well. Severin gets arrested after a bit. You guys are all thrown into jail for about 3 weeks before you're even going in to see what charges are leveled against you guys. It's found out that Amaya, Fenrith, and Rowan are indeed innocent. They didn't do anything, so they're let go. It's like, whoops, sorry. Hey, you were part of that. We had to make sure. The rest of the group, since I had to I just did a couple ones last time, but the entire list of what's leveled against them, Jesus Christ.
How don't we
let's-
start from the least amount of charges and work our way up?
So D'Artagnan is charged with thievery, assault on a guard ×2, disturbing the peace, resisting arrest, use of hostile magic, unlicensed use of psionics, and assault on prisoners. Mithria is charged with 2 assaults on guards, 2 uses of hostile magic, disturbing the peace, and resisting arrest. Severanth is charged with assault on guards, assault on a city official, use of hostile magic ×3, disturbing the peace, resisting arrest, destruction of public property, destruction of protected property, and destruction of merchant guild merchandise. So they are all thrown into jail. It's like, all right, your trial is going to be whenever it is to see what your
Whenever. There's no specific date.
No,
Mm-mm.
it's whenever the
Nope.
judge gets around to be able to do it. So you guys are thrown back in jail. And the 3 ones that were let off, they were given back the items. And they got a surprise visit. Holy shit, that fan is cold. They got a surprise visit from a Sir Thobble because D'Artagnan's like, yo, Thobble, get him.
Buddy.
People are like, and Thobble's like, all right. So he comes, talks with you guys. You guys then
Almost too good for us.
you guys then leave because the 3 of you are like, all right, we've been in here for 3 weeks, we're leaving, we're going to go away. So you guys start heading out into the temple district of this city. And that is where we left off last time, with half the group in jail, half the group free. Oh my god. And so you guys are heading back to the Adventurers Guild, right? The 3 of you that are free?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Mhm.
So you guys are heading back. You guys relatively know where to go. As you guys are heading back, this old lady that has like a cloak over, kind of bumps and she's like, "I'm sorry, miss. Sorry. Please forgive me. Please forgive me." She kind of like moves away from you. You know, sorry that she bumped into you. As you guys head on. What was that?
Check your pockets.
That's exactly what I'm going to do.
You're not
Well,
there.
I mean,
Shut up.
truthfully, no, that's the first thing I thought. Everything I have is in the bag of holding, which is on my back. I know I have a few things on my hands, but I'm going to check my
You-
person.
You quickly pat yourself. It's like, all right, all your stuff is there.
Okay.
You guys can continue on, no problem. Where are you guys going in the Adventurers Guild?
Is there a place like in the Adventurers Guild where we can like rent a room for an extended stay?
Where you guys spend the night, you guys can. They rent it out on a daily basis, but if you know you're going to be in a city for an extended time, you can rent those rooms, no problem.
All right, so I'm
So the
gonna.
Adventurers Guilds are designed as these nice big buildings that have rooms off to them, and there's a central area. And in one end is where you come in off the street, and then in the middle of it is where the reception is. And on the other side from where you guys come off the street is this large set of double doors that you guys go through to get into the guild hall properly. But the majority of the building is just rooms, because they're like, well, we know people need rooms all the time.
All
We're gonna
right.
provide them.
Well, I want to get a room to like put some of the stuff because I know my bag is like close to bursting, and we also had other things on us. Because like when we
We-
left, you said we couldn't fit everything in the bag.
All right. How long do you
Yeah.
want it for?
2 weeks.
Okay. So that would be about 5 silver
All right.
ish.
Per room.
Mm-hmm.
I
All
have a ledger.
Yeah, no, that's what you guys are doing. Those of you that are in jail, D'Artagnan, you're put back into your anti-psionic cage. Mithria, Severin,
Great
you guys
push-ups.
are put back into a cell. Now you guys are both together. The guards just like push you guys in, shut the gate, lock it up, leave you guys as there's hooting and hollering from the different cells, from the different people that are locked up for whatever reason.
Amaya,
I
are you
guess.
calculating from the group fund for all our rooms at once?
No, I just have a thing of silver. So
Oh, Okay, so
But-
removing my silver is good.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm just walking around the cell, just anxiously, just back and forth. As much room as there is, I'm just anxiously just pacing around.
Okay.
I am laying down on the hard ground.
I'll
I
remove the
will,
gold
on
or the
purpose,
silver
step
from
on your
everybody.
toes sometimes.
Accidentally on purpose?
Yeah.
Sure.
Full apology each time?
Oh, I'm
But-
totally sorry. Yes.
Okay, I'll pay for the 3 rooms with the silver for the 2 weeks for everybody, so that
Okay.
we just have a spot, and then find my 2 non-jailbirds, and we need to have a conversation
Mm-hmm.
because
To the to the kitchen. Da, 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 da.
well, no, we have rooms, so just get in my room real quick so we can have a talk. Because I need to go through all this shit and figure out what I'm doing with it. There's too much stuff. We have too much stuff because we're missing 3 fucking party members.
Are we also sorting through the extra bits that we don't need then to see what we can sell off?
Honestly, we don't have a lot of extra bits. We sold off a lot of it in the
Oh.
last town.
Speaking of,
Okay.
Yes.
last week you went to identify the items that you didn't know.
Yeah.
Technically speaking, the coin bag that you guys were paid in, you would have had to identify.
Right. Which I did, right? It was a bottomless coin pouch.
Did I tell you guys that? Or
Yeah.
I think
Yes,
you guys
you
just
did.
assumed.
Yes.
What was it?
No, you
No.
you
No,
I
you
said I
told
didn't
us.
identify,
Okay.
and you told me.
Okay.
Yeah, I wrote it on my list.
So yes, it's essentially a bag of holding for coins. Gems take up double space though, so they can fit in there, but they'll take up double space. That's why you can see it bulging sometimes. It's because you were also paid in some gems.
Right,
But yes,
which I
it's-
don't.
But it helps with needing to keep track of a shit ton of gold and stuff like that.
Okay, cool. So yeah, I'm gonna have the boys come in the room and go through. I'm gonna open my journal and go through because she's neurotic like I am, and make sure that I have everything. Like everybody's everything. I want to make sure I have Mithria's ring.
To be
Whatever.
fair, you don't know what everyone has on them.
Well, I know she has a ring because she was fucking screaming about it.
Sure. You start searching.
I
Make
think
a
the people in Loctern know she had a ring.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
make a
Well, just because
investigation check with all the stuff.
I
out.
know
With
all this.
advantage?
All right, investigation check.
With advantage
Yeah,
if we're there
sure.
helping?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. Yep, help me. Investigation. Where'd my dice go?
I guess technically that graphic that's playing right now that's saying you guys are all level 4 is wrong. 'Cause you guys are full.
I'm
You're welcome.
Yeah. super sweet of you.
We couldn't have done it without you.
Yeah.
Glad to help.
Way to be.
I mean, your guys' hit points are still at that because hit points are just you guys getting used to being hit all the time. But
15.
okay, you're looking
Oh, sorry,
around.
16. 16. There we
You're
go.
looking around and it's not there.
Her ring's not
Hmm.
there.
No.
Even though Thobble. Wait, the fucking old lady. I checked myself. I knew I had her ring on me. Wouldn't I have noticed? Because that was one of the things that I was checking for. In my
Whoa.
bag.
To be fair, you did say you're checking your stuff, and I did phrase it specifically. I said
have
all
everybody.
your stuff.
You
Yeah, no.
are.
No. You said you're checking your stuff, which means the stuff that you know that you have. And when I said it, I said all your stuff is there. All
How did
your
she get
stuff
a
is still there.
ring out of a bag of holding?
Well,
She had to know what it is.
Hmm.
Well, great. So
Well,
the old
We
lady
don't
who
think
bumped
so.
into me stole Mithria's ring. What else is missing?
Oh.
doesn't
Because-
seem like anything else is missing.
One person.
Oh.
Well, great. Okay, so there's that. Don't know what to do with that information right now.
Uh,
not letting me through to find out, maybe. That'd be my guess.
I have no patience for any of this bullshit.
Sorry, we lost the ring your husband gave you.
You
Oh.
don't know that. You're in jail.
I am simply being a narrator.
Uh-huh.
You do not need to react in such a fashion.
I'm gonna look at the guys and tell them the old lady who bumped into me fucking stole the ring that Thobel just paid for. That was Mithria's.
Was that the one she held dear so
The
dearly?
one that she's freaking out about in jail right now, having a fucking fit like a 2-year-old. Yes, that
Oh,
ring.
wonderful.
Yeah. Yeah. It's great. It's fucking fantastic.
What? Aside from it being her fiance or husband, I'm not sure which one that is.
Husband, I think.
What is that? Really, just it?
That's the only thing. Well, do you mean does it do anything else?
Well, is it have any more other significance? Not trying to be.
Well,
Are you gonna
mean
go to
here,
the
but-
jewelry store and try to find one that looks the
I'm not
same?
there.
I'm
No.
just saying.
So when I did detect magic, she fucking glowed. So I think the ring, I think it had something magical on it. Because I can see your guys' magic items when I do detect magic, and she's been around me when I've done it before, and her hand has definitely glowed where that ring was. But I don't know what it does. I just know it's magical, and she's having a fucking fit because she doesn't have it. So apparently it's important somehow. And I have no desire to go to jail and tell her that some stranger pickpocketed it off of me in my magic bag.
Is
Hey, there's a
there
perk
any-
of doing that, though. It makes Severin fucking want to die. Huh?
Oh, that is true. She'll just kill him. Hold on.
was there anything significant on it? Because we could put a bounty on the ring.
I don't know.
Because if it's just a
Again.
gold ring, well,
That's a conundrum. You don't know enough about it that
I don't know, and I don't want to go tell her because we literally
I'll
just
do it.
stepped out. Yeah, we just left jail.
Well, I didn't do anything wrong. I'm not
I
gonna
didn't
put
do
in
anything
jail.
wrong either.
Like I said, I'll go tell her. I have no issues. Because
You
right
go-
now,
You go tell her. I don't know.
that I
I'm
point
not.
out
I'm
you're
not
looking
saying
at about halfway across the city to just walk back to the
Well, I don't mean like right this second, but
Okay. It's just
I'm. Yes. Thank God I thought I did have that spell, and I do have the spell. Right. Tomorrow I can find the fucking ring. Not today, but tomorrow I can find it.
oh boy.
Well,
Love
it's what I
that
got.
locate object.
Yes. But I didn't know I was gonna need it because I was in fucking jail. So
Well, it is within what, a mile or something.
1,000 feet.
Oh, this,
But
well,
I'll start where I was. I don't know. I don't know. Once again, I don't know the significance of the ring. All I know is she was having a fit and we got robbed. You know, shouldn't the freaking guards be doing something about that bullshit instead of throwing our ass in jail for
well,
3
they
weeks?
don't know.
Well, fuck it.
This is bullshit. I'd just like to point that out.
So the question is, at this
No,
point,
you got no room to talk.
is the ring more important than anything else we have to do right now?
I don't know.
you're
Well,
one of the quests that's investigate, like, research Mithria's husband's disappearance is now just scratched out with find ring.
Pretty much.
there's no like go to X person or anything like that. It's just scratched out
Bullet
find
note.
ring.
Bullet note under quest. Find ring.
Yeah.
so what time of day is it?
You're looking at probably about 2-3 o'clock.
And it'll
Okay.
take like what, an hour to get back to the jail?
About that. A little roughly, yeah.
Nope, that is not what we're doing. Because even if we get new information, we can't act on new information. We're gonna do that tomorrow.
All
What we're
right.
gonna do today is
Is
find
what?
information about whatever we can at this point.
Gotcha. We still have a couple of hours. Hold on. Back into my notes.
You can just see this. Warren's ears are smoking from his brain, trying to work too hard.
Nice.
My intelligence is an 8.
Mayday,
Hey,
mayday, mayday.
Oh, yeah.
My wisdom is
You
11.
need to,
So
I mean,
There
you
you
need to
go.
stop
something.
using. You need to stop
Wisdom's
using
good.
like high syllable words, then, bro.
I didn't use any, did I?
I don't think so.
I mean, you've done a
I think
couple.
you're good.
All
Okay.
right.
I think information would be difficult for you, just saying.
Commander.
No,
You know,
Can you
not
pull up-
information.
Do we have a city map or no?
Nope.
No.
Still no
Not
city
yet.
map. Okay. So where in relation is the guild to the temple district? Because that's where I have to go do my research.
Oh, that's on the other side of the city.
No,
Well, that's
actually,
where
no.
I-
You actually you guys are closer to the
Us
guild,
too.
the Wizards Guild, than you guys are to that.
I am not going
Oh.
to the Wizards Guild.
No, the temple.
The temple that I need to go
Oh, so
That's
you guys
by the
want to go
jail.
all? Yeah. No, yeah, that's you're
to.
not
Well,
wrong
that's
about that.
that's where my research is.
Oh.
Yeah, you guys are not wrong about that
I'm
one.
just gonna
Nope,
mute
that's-
myself.
Because I was thinking of the other map. I was seeing like in Voltor, because the guild wasn't that far from the temple district. So,
Mhm.
but I have to do research there. We have to head in that direction anyway.
Sure.
Yeah, that's the only really
Uh,
thing we have to go besides the
Oops,
wizard
shit,
tower.
that's wrong. That's the
I'm
wrong
not
button.
going to the Wizards Guild tonight. I would much rather do the temple district. Sleep.
The
I have
Wizards
no
Guild is a lot
interest.
closer than the Temple District.
I have no desire to go back into the Wizards Guild right now
What's wrong? What could possibly go wrong with that?
because I am not getting kicked out on my first day of getting out of jail for being in the city. So no, I've had
well. Okay, we can go to the temple district, which is still going to take us an hour or so.
Yeah,
and get
and
information.
when I'm in the temple district, you can go tell Mithria that someone fucking stole her ring because we're right next to the jail.
Why would
Okay.
I do that when you still can't act on it until tomorrow?
Yes, but you can find out if it's special.
Well,
we know it's magical.
Okay, so
That's good
here,
enough.
well,
Oh,
that's
cool.
so this
That works.
isn't the finished one. This is the very very crude one.
I will take crude.
It'll work. It works.
It's
We're good.
very crude. So you have the
Anything
Adventurers
works right now.
Guild,
All right.
and on way over across the city is the Temple District. The Wizards Guild is like a couple blocks from you guys.
There's
like
some
a-
weird
it's like
looking rocks.
10, 15. No, that's supposed to
Are
be
there
the
any?
yeah, there's
Are
one
there no, any what is that? Like a I want to say trolley, but like some type of travel.
Wait, could we ride
thing.
our horse to the temple
Yeah.
district?
Yeah.
Fuck it, we have horses. We can
The
get
roads
there quicker than.
the roads are wide enough. It is a good
sure
city, so
people-
stuff is moving all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should fucking get on my horse and go to the temple district.
Yeah,
Because-
that's fine.
That it doesn't make sense to be walking when we could be using horses. It's a city.
Pretty
much.
All right. So that's what you guys are gonna do. You guys are gonna go and start. You guys aren't gonna take a day to rest or anything like that. You guys are going straight into research mode.
Literally
think we
been
could
resting for
do
3
fun.
weeks in fucking jail.
Yeah, we
Doing
really
nothing.
haven't done
Literally
anything.
3 weeks
Food
doing
first.
nothing in jail. Like I didn't
Because
take
they
any
would
damage.
argue good food before we go to do other things first.
We can have good food when we get back from research. I
like
want to get
food.
there before it's dark.
Okay.
All right.
Can
So
I,
it's
Mom
can,
said
can
we
I
have
take a
McDonald's
sandwich to
at
go?
home.
Yes, take the sandwich to go. Grab food. Let's go. Come on. Chop chop in the car.
Grab rations out of my bag as a snack.
Yeah, pretty much. I've got goldfish. I've got.
Can we stop? Can we stop for food? No, we got food
always-
in the bag of holding.
I always have food.
So, I grabbed myself a pack of jerky out of my bag. Don't worry.
I just want a leg. Can I get a leg?
No, I got goldfish. I got cheese. I got Doritos.
All
Let's
right,
go.
you
Literally,
What
guys.
kind of
that's my
deranged
backpack.
fucking person eats goldfish?
You
Like,
guys.
Or aren't
daughter.
they the baked cookies or baked crackers? You're just carrying around fucking live goldfish.
Yeah, there you go. Here, fire breath.
I mean, for
For
like water ganassi and stuff like that, that'd be a good snack for them. Goldfish.
Yeah.
Yum.
Ew.
It's sushi. It's very
Yeah.
fresh.
The snack that pops in your mouth. Goldfish.
All right, so
That's
you guys go
gross.
go to
That's your
the
Temple district.
stables, get on your horses, pull up the map of the city that you guys have unlocked, hit the temple district for fast travel.
Yes, please.
And you got da-da-dun, 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 da-dun, 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 da-dun. You guys get to the temple district. Where are you going?
Okay. So
As you guys like come into, because it's like a walled off area and everything like that, you guys come in, and as soon as you guys come in, straight in front of you guys on the other side of the district, there's the massive cathedral that you just came out of a couple hours ago.
yay. That
Fine.
You
So
got
fun. I'm trying to, because you gave me his name.
which one?
No. Azoth or about a.
As
I'm talking about Biza?
Ah.
Well, no,
Azeroth?
so he gave me the name of a father to go
Oh
see
no,
in the temple.
Azuth.
What? Wait, what? Hold
So
on.
the
No, no,
names
no, no,
of
no,
the
no.
temples.
No,
is
so
Azuth,
so
Agma.
as yeah, those are the
Yeah.
gods. Those are the temples of the
Oh.
gods. So Azuth is a
Yeah.
god, Agma, Mistra, Savias.
Yeah, but that's the temple that I need to go to talk about the symbol,
Yeah.
because those are the gods of
right.
symbols. And
Those,
then
yeah,
you
those would
just
help with
told
that.
me- Yeah,
yeah.
and then
So the
he's an
specific
expert
person.
in the fallen in the temple district, but I only had a father. You didn't have a name for him when the
It was a
last.
brother.
It's
get-
father, brother. I mean, whatever.
Man,
Brother
mother, what?
Zaya of Agma.
Zaya.
and that was for the
Ezia.
Mistress Beloved.
E
Or-
Z I A. And that's to find out about the fallen.
Right.
That's the Mithril thing.
Yeah.
You could also look into the temple of Denier too.
And that's the one that'll help with both problems, potentially.
Yeah.
Near?
Denier, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
ENIER.
the god Azuth is the god of wizards. So that's why it's that one there.
Right, that's why
Uh,
that could help us with the symbol, because it's a wizard symbol.
Yeah. Agma is the god of knowledge. So, kind of right there.
Yeah. Or what's it?
What was that one?
Mistria.
Savias is the god of divination and fate. So could be more like focusing on stuff like that. Mistra is the goddess of magic.
Okay, so
And then
boys, who do we go see first? The symbol or the one about Mithra's issue?
Well, we can split up. It is 3 of us.
Okay. Who wants to take what?
There is not just those temples in here. There's temples for pretty much all the gods. There's also some that most of the regular gods have their own like churches and stuff like that. You guys do see coming in off to your left. There is a section where it looks like this nice copse of trees there, and then there's also the section where Thobel took you, the Dwarven Harrow, where it's almost like a large temple, but it's going down. There's other temples inside of it for the different dwarven gods. So this place has, if pretty much any faith that you want to worship, it will have a place for you.
Okay. My only concern is if we split up, you're only going to get answers for one person's questions, as opposed to if we're listening, other people can come up with other questions to get answers.
That's fine.
So, I mean, should we check out the symbol first? See kind of what we're dealing with on that
Ooh,
front.
Whatever
I think the symbol's
closest
the better
temple
one to
is.
start. I think the symbol's best to start with because we have as much information as anyone else in our party.
Perfect.
whereas Miothria's kind of needed to help get more information on her issue.
Yeah. Let's go Azeroth's temple.
Okay.
I'm sure I'm
Do
saying it
it.
wrong, but that's how I have it written down.
Azuf.
Yeah.
Azuth. What? No.
Azeroth is world.
Metrion Zinthos.
All right. So you guys start heading. You guys kind of have to like ask around a little because you guys don't know the exact temple and stuff like that. And you guys are led to, what looks like. God, which one is that? Which god is that? God,
Wizards.
Yeah. What looks to be like a giant library.
Oh, let's head there.
Once you guys get in, it's immediately you guys are hit with this like nice smell, but also the smell of old books, just like punch in the face. There you guys go.
Yeah.
Well, it
Very
smells like one of
very
the
reminiscent
patrons'
of
taverns.
Voltours. Yeah, very reminiscent of Voltour's smell for the Wizards Guild. You guys, when you guys get in, it's like just rows upon rows of books and everything like that, and it's not nearly as popular. And once you guys get in, you can see that it actually shares with Ogma, the god of knowledge. So they kind of like share this one because it's a massive overlap.
Cool.
So
Two
you
for
see-
the price of one.
You guys
They
can
would be
see.
shared.
You guys can see like acolytes going around helping. They're like leading people and everything like that. You can see people sitting at these like nice large tables with just books sprawled in front of them, scrolls and everything like that. It's very much if you want to research something, you can come here.
Does it look like anybody can research, or because like when we went to the Wizards Guild, it was only they were able to research. We had to pay for it. Does it look like common people are researching? Well,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can research, but the acolytes might know more. If you pay them, they might, because they have the knowledge, or they would know exactly where to look, so they could probably do it. So essentially, in game terms, it would be you guys can search, but it might take you say 2 weeks. Whereas if you pay someone to, it would be like a week or less
okay.
type thing.
Should I flag somebody down?
I feel like
Mhm.
we all should not be together once we do this.
Smart. Should I flag somebody
I could
down?
take the hit. I could take the hit to be removed.
What could
All right.
possibly be wrong, right?
Yeah, of course, because we've only been kicked out of one library. Let's do another. I'll flag someone down who looks like they are an acolyte.
All right, they come over. Hello. Yes. How may I help you?
I'm gonna hang back, I guess.
Okay. I'm trying to do some research on a symbol.
Okay.
It's very old. And the last time I tried to research it was not good. I was in Valtier when that happened, and I got kicked out for trying to research a symbol.
They're all stuck up there. That's perfectly fine. And kind of pulls out a nice little tome, opens it up, and is like, "And can you describe the symbol for me?" And then pulls out his quill.
I
so they
will
can.
open my journal to the page and show it to him.
Oh, perfect. Do you mind if I copy that quickly?
Oh no, that's fine. Go ahead.
All right. He takes out a page, puts it on yours, utters something, and you see a perfect copy just onto his page. Like, all right, perfect. There we go.
give me some.
Let's see. Ooh, this is
Thing.
interesting. So are you wishing to research it, or are you wishing for us to research it for you?
I would highly appreciate it if you guys researched it, if you're willing to.
Of course,
Like
of course.
I said, the last
we
time
are.
I tried to get this research done, it didn't turn out so well.
We are happy to do research. It does cost some money for the upkeep of everything.
I appreciate that.
We do have. Well, it depends on how fast would you like this then?
Pretty quickly. Probably within like a week.
Oh, okay. So then
The
for
two-
that, I would
I've got a
recommend
room for 2 weeks.
Okay, so a scholar or one of our old sages would be the best. They are a little bit more pricey. The scholar runs 5 gold a day. The sage runs 10 gold a day.
Do I see either member of my party?
You
I
guys,
look behind me. I know they stepped away, but I'm
Like, I'm in the room,
They're-
but
No,
they're
unearth would not have
not
stepped away from you.
Not so subtly.
Or-
did
Unearth wouldn't have
Fenrith
been
run
that far.
away, or is he with me?
No.
he run away.
You ran.
Brave,
You
brave
ran
Sir
away.
Robin.
God damn you!
No. No, I'm right there.
Brave,
Oh,
brave
good.
Sir
I'm
Robin.
gonna look at you. Which
Mhm.
one? I don't care. I need the best amount of information that we can get, seeing as that they almost killed us.
Well, you are in charge of the funds
I
we
know.
have on
I
the whole.
have platinum. I can pay for it.
Hmm.
Do Great Sage? Old wise man? Like,
The wiser do tend to find their. Oh, it could be challenging. The wise do know how to find their information the best.
all right. So, you said 10 gold a day?
Yes, that is correct.
And if he doesn't take the full 2 weeks?
You will be charged per diem. So you wish it for under 2 weeks or under. So he knows that he has to hurry that, but if it only takes him 3 days, you'll only be charged for 3 days.
The 3 days. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. How much gold is that?
Well, that will be between you and him.
Well, I just thought you said 10 gold a day, so I'm
That-
just
that's-
trying
that's
to do
correct.
math in my head.
So
Sorry.
you're looking at approximately, if it's going to be 2 weeks, you're looking at upwards of 140 gold. But that's if
DM, how
it takes
much
the
is
entire. Platinum is, I want to say 10 gold.
Oh, okay.
I want to say, but I might be wrong.
So if we had 14 platinum, that would cover it even.
No, it's fine. I've got plenty of gold for it. So at the most 140 gold.
Correct, yes.
Cool. I will sign whatever contract needs to be signed and give you whatever you need now to start. this.
Platinum is 10 gold. She's like, okay, well, I will go see if there is a sage available. If you just give me one more. And what is your name, miss?
It's Amaya.
Amaya. And you see him right underneath the symbol. All right, just one moment here. Please, if you are looking around, do not touch any of the older books. Some of them require delicate fingers, he says, noticing your guys' increased stature and everything. It's like,
Oh yeah, no,
please,
I don't
excuse
plan
me."
on touching any books. Don't worry. I'll
You
just
see
wait.
him scurry off.
Okay.
I've dealt with many old books. I may not be the most read, but
Hey, we didn't get kicked out. Fenrith,
That's
we
very
didn't get kicked
wonderful.
out. I'm smiling for like the first time in like 2 weeks. She's
Comes
smiling.
back with 3 robot cards.
Yeah, no, I know, right? Yeah. As of right now, we didn't get kicked out.
So far so good.
You see the acolyte come back, and it looks like he has a gnome with him. And he's like, Maya, this is Kato here, a sage for us. Kato, this is Amaya, who is wanting this. And he like rips out the page and hands. He's like, fuck, I wanted to do a Irish accent, that didn't work. Kato's like, yes, hello. Looks like interesting. Haven't seen this before, I don't think. It was told that you want this under 2 weeks.
If at all possible. That's how long we have rooms for as of right now.
He kind of like looks over it. Like, well,
Do you want
I don't
any
recognize
information
it.
that I have?
Yes, any information would be very helpful. And he like pulls out a tome himself and like opens it up so he can start taking notes.
So basically, showing this symbol in Zephyr got us kicked out of the Wizards Guild.
All right, pompous assholes, those guys. Got it.
They do not like
Yeah,
them,
they
huh?
seem to be.
I officially love you guys. Really strong, very old, and they killed half of our friends.
He kind of like stops when you say that and like looks up at you.
Oh, they
Huh.
were smaller
And
than us, but yeah.
it's like, all right, and so it continues writing down it. You can see in very large letters, very strong members. All right.
I haven't been able to find out much about it other than it is a very old, or it could be, sorry, let me rephrase that. It could be a very old secret society kind of thing,
The rogue was greedy, Nate. That's how.
if that helps at all. Truthfully,
Potentially, yes. I don't recognize it, but I will definitely research this. Thank you. Is there anything else?
I look at Fenrith. Is there anything else?
Thinking. Well,
yeah.
I could probably describe what I saw up close and personal and how it. I go over it, rubbing the scar that's probably still there as I'm thinking.
See him kind of like
What
open it back up.
details
All
would
right,
be helpful.
go ahead.
Yeah, you explain to him.
Yeah. Then I'll explain. Fenrir will go over everything.
And as you do, you see him like keeping up, like, all right, yep, right. And he kind of like lets go of his quill and it keeps on going as he kind of like flexes his hand and grabs it back again, even as it's still writing, and continues going. All right, perfect. Thank you. I will send a messenger to the Adventurers Guild when I complete this, if I do it before the fortnight.
Awesome. Thank you very much. I highly appreciate it.
Of course. And I appreciate the
do I
coin.
need to give you a deposit now?
You know what? He like looks back at it. A 2-day deposit for now would be fine.
I'll give him 20 gold.
He like takes it, like puts it into a sack. Like, it's going to take at least that long because I do not recognize the symbol whatsoever.
Works for me. Thank you.
Breaking news: local wizards guild combusts.
Combust.
Awesome.
Shuts it and turns off and heads off as you guys are left there.
Okay.
Did I
That went
find
well.
any like acolytes walking around that I could have?
Yeah, you could easily enough find them if you wanted.
Because I just want to ask for this person, this Biza of Agmo, while they were talking to the sage.
I don't recognize the name, but with that denotion, probably an acolyte of Ogma. I can ask around for you if you wish. What's your name?
Warren.
Lauren. All right. And are you gonna be in this area here?
Yeah, I'm sure it's a table or something. I would like to have a seat at the table.
All right. I'll be back as soon as I have some information. And scurries off.
You just see me,
Just
probably a too
twiddling your
small
thumbs,
chair,
just like,
Way
doing
too
nothing.
big in a tiny chair.
You can hear down the table a little bit of an argument starting to arise, which is still very hushed. So they're essentially talking in regular voices since it's a library. That's them yelling. But sure enough, a couple minutes later, the acolyte comes back like, yes, Brother Zaya is a little busy right now. But do you wish me to leave a message or anything, or what is this about there?
I have a friend that is in a little bit of a bind with trying to help in a family matter, and I think that little information on that situation would help my friend.
Okay, little vague.
It's very cryptic. I'm like,
Well, that's what he would know. So
vague. Not going to lie, don't know if it would be prudent to give Brother Zaya that. He is very in demand. He is a specialist. I will give the note, and you can see him like writing on a piece of paper, a little confused and kind of like writing what you said. Is like, all right, like no guarantee he's gonna be available tonight, but I will send a messenger to the Adventurers Guild when he becomes available if he replies to this.
okay.
Do you require anything else?
Nope, I am good for now.
All right, and turns and like walks off and tries and finds someone else that needs help and everything like that. After that, you just waited like another minute or two, And then you see Amaya and Fenrith finishing up with their person.
I'm just gonna wait at the table until they come over to
Just
whatever they're doing.
All right.
Yeah,
Because I don't know what they're doing here. I don't want to touch anything and break it.
I'm not touching nothing.
Hands in my packages, hands in my packages, hands in my
Alright.
packages.
Work
The single chair you're
over.
sitting on just crunch.
Oh, we have to buy a new chair again.
Again?
Yeah, well, I have a
Invest-
feeling he's broken many.
Invest in a magical folding chair that yeah, you guys can just take everywhere so you can sit down and it fits you perfectly.
I
be a
guess
nice investment.
we'll walk over to Warren when we're done talking to our sage.
Okay.
Hey,
did
guess
y'all-
what?
What's up?
They're gonna do the research. They didn't kick us out,
Oh, sweet.
I
No
know.
guards.
right?
They really did not like the wizards back in
Yeah.
Voltaire.
Is
You
that-
know-
wow.
I like this group.
Well, while you were talking to that person over there, I asked about this Biza of Agma, and he is here, but he's busy.
Okay,
So the
Bisma,
guy,
who is
Yeah.
that?
We were
Remind me.
told that was father or something that was here, and he was going to help with Mithrida's situation.
Bisma. I had him writing EZIA.
Yeah, BZIA. I don't know how to busy as best I got.
Oh, I wrote it as EZIA. That's why I was really confused when you said
Go.
I was
No.
because I wrote it down EZIA. I didn't hear B.
No, Bravo, not Echo.
I'm reading it from the quest thing, so.
Oh, yes, that we have that. God
Yep.
damn it!
It's as if I'm an experienced DM and know
I'm
what the players
sorry.
need and have set you guys up for success.
I'm sorry. Forgive me. So you told him that we're dealing with like a fallen paladin
No,
who killed some. What did you
Nope.
tell him?
It was a family matter for one of my comrades, really.
Who did you tell that to?
An acolyte. Because it's not wrong. It's not wrong at all.
You're not technically wrong, no.
I mean, I
But he
guess.
said he is rather busy. If he's going to respond at all, that he will send word to the Adventurers Guild. I'm sure I could point out the person it was. If you want to go talk to him again, it's on you.
Please. Do you see him?
I don't know. I'll look around for him. Is he still like trying to help people? And
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, he's over there.
It takes you a moment, but yeah, you can find the acolyte that helped you.
I'm gonna go walk towards the acolyte.
Okay.
It's guy, girl.
Girl.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, just one moment, please. Just finish up here. It turns back to who they're helping and like finishes up. Gets some of the books in and it turns around. Yes. How can I help you?
Yeah, a friend of mine was trying to leave a message for Brother Bizia. He didn't give you all the detail. Is there any way I can add to the message?
Kind of flips to the book. You can see the very not good message. It's like, right, didn't give all the detail. I mean, a little bit of detail would have a little bit more helpful.
Yes.
Kind of like erases some of the stuff. It's like, all right, what is the message?
Okay, DM, real quick. I just don't remember the god that her brother.
Heronius.
It's Heronius.
Heronius. Okay, I have it in my notes, but to find it, Heronius. Okay. Sorry, I'm writing it down again. Yeah. So, dealing with most likely a fallen paladin of Heronius, he did some kind of spell to my friend's husband, and I do not know if he's dead or put into an alternate plane. But we're trying
No,
to.
you know for sure that it was a banishment.
Oh, okay.
I think we talked about this.
We did. Okay. He banished my friend's husband, and I'm just trying to find out information of what could have happened to him if he really was truly a paladin of Heronius. And if there's
makes some
any way to,
sense.
yeah, and if there's any way to find out how to find someone who's been banished.
Well, that makes it a little bit more sense that you would want Brother Zaya there.
I
He is
am
an expert
sorry.
in that. A little bit
Sorry
better
for
detail there.
the weird message from before.
And well, I will definitely give him your message. He is currently in the middle of a research session for that, so it might be a few days before he can get to that. But I will give him all this, and I'm sure he will take up your need there.
Yeah.
And he like continues writing. Like, all right, I think I got all that. Is there anything else?
I'm trying to think of how to. I'm trying to think of like the whole conversation that I had with Mithria to give any other detail.
What gaps are you missing? Because I'm
Right.
right
Yeah,
here.
and I write stuff down, but it's chicken scratch. So basically, you married in secret. Your brother was a paladin of Heronius. He was very friendly, like he was really nice and loving and everything like that. And then all of a sudden, something happened and he changed. Right?
Yeah. So this is a very very important detail. They were not the marriage did not legally happen, as Mithria did not touch the quill to paper. So they're not legally married. That's
They're
just in
Commonwealth
her
married.
heart and in her soul.
But you call him your
That's
husband, right?
pretty much, yeah, because that's just how she feels about him.
Okay.
But
But my
he
question
was
is
he was
about your brother. Like your brother was
yeah
good,
he was gone. Yeah, we were like the best of friends, and then
right?
he was gone for a long time in the service of his god. And the first time I ever see him since he's left, he shows up and yoinks my husband.
Yeetus
Okay.
deletus.
All right. So then I'll add a few more of those details about how he
Alright,
left on
alright.
like a pilgrimage for his god
Alright.
and came back different.
Perfect. Went to train to be a paladin. It did right. Perfect. Elvish. Rightio. Alright, I will give Sir Brother Zaya your note. It will take a few
Thank you.
days, so I will send message to the Adventurers Guild when if he finds anything or if he is taken up or anything.
Okay. Name's Amaya. Just in
Maya,
case.
like write it down beside. All right,
Warren.
perfect. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Of course.
And I will head
shuts the
back
book.
to my giants. My other giant. Okay. Actually felt like something has happened. All right. I got information about the symbol. Told them more about what we're trying to research. She seemed a little bit more promising with the extra information. We should probably go back to the guild, eat some food, and get some sleep. And before we left the temple, I did ask them to let us know when our friends were being sorry.
Sentenced? Sure.
Yeah, when they were being sentenced so that we could at least be there to figure out what the hell is going on.
Do we need new party members or not? Let's find out.
Mhm.
All right, yeah,
Come
sure.
on,
That's
so fun.
And then, I mean, how far away are we from the actual temple where we were arrested?
like less than 3 blocks.
Yeah, all right, I'm gonna get it off my chest. I'm gonna go report a stolen ring.
Okay, well, we already here, I guess.
Exactly, we're here. We're 3 blocks away. I've got this stupid cough I can't get rid of.
Do you want me to do it, or are you okay?
Oh, I'm not telling Amaya. I'm just telling the guards.
Oh, about the ring.
Or
Oh.
You're
Mithria.
Amaya.
Yeah, I'm Amaya. Yeah, it took me a second.
Well, I think you already know.
All
All
right, are
that
you
time in jail did not help you.
No,
Are
it
you-
did not help my sanity.
Are you telling a random guard, or are you telling like going in trying to see if there's like a desk sergeant type thing?
I am gonna go in and desk sergeant. Just report to someone because we literally walked out of the jail, and I got pickpocketed.
You go in, you got to ask kind of like a guard where to go. They point you towards them. And you can see like a dwarf sitting behind a like a desk, kind of like writing stuff down, and kind of senses you coming up. He's like, "All right, what would you like?" Doesn't even look up at you, just like continues writing.
I need to report a theft. Literally, like 15 feet off of your steps.
All right, and he like grabs a bundle of paper. He's like, "All right, what was stolen?"
It's a ring.
All right.
It's actually my friend's ring who's in your cells right now.
So, did you take this ring from your friend or what?
Nope. Was released from you guys about 4 hours ago.
Right. And like writes
Got our
down.
stuff. Bobble paid for everything else. I left. And literally, I don't know, maybe 3 blocks away from here, I was pickpocketed. Didn't find out until I got back to the Adventurers Guild. Don't know what the ring does because my friend's in your jail cell, waiting to be sentenced. But
Right. Ring
Didn't tell you.
for, and you can see in quotations, best friend's ring stolen.
Sorry.
Description of the ring.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just
What
say
is your
describe it.
damn
It's fine.
ring
Yeah.
book? Yeah, I was gonna say.
Just
you
describe
had
it.
it
He's
on
like,
for,
yeah, he's
forever.
like, all right,
Yeah,
right. Oh,
Um,
that's nice
cool.
there. All right. Okay. All right. And
I
what does the
believe
ring
it
do?
It's magical.
Right. Which is why I asked, what does it do?
You'd have to ask the girl in the cell.
It keeps me sane.
Right. Such a good friend there. Right. Got
Hey!
that. And he like keeps writing
Everyone's
down.
allowed to have their own secrets. I did not feel like prying.
Right. But in the course of justice, and he like turns the
Can you not hear
forms
the
he was.
girl screaming about a ring? Or has been screaming about a ring for the last like 4 hours? It's her
There's
ring.
quite a few people screaming about different stuff. You ignore them. They're scum. He like puts down the paper. He's like, "Is this everything's right here?"
Yeah, I can't tell you what it does. You'd have to ask her, or I would ask
Alright,
her, but I
good.
don't think I'm allowed to.
And if said ring of magical origins is found, where would you? Where are you staying?
The Adventurers Guild.
Alright, such a highfalutin adventurer. I used to be an adventurer like you until I got smart. Alright, I got it done. And he like puts a paper aside. He's like, we'll
I thought he was
contact you if
gonna
you find
say
it.
Something like a goblin's arrow to the neck,
Mhm.
because
Like-
you weren't gonna quote Skyrim.
No. I'll
Highly
do that.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Of course. We're here to serve, he says sassily.
Oh yeah, I get that. I basically got robbed off your doorstep. Good job. And I walk out.
All right. As you walk out, to your right, you notice a large cathedral with a whole bunch of a large graveyard off to it, and you feel a slight draw towards it.
Oh, please tell me that's the temple that is for my god.
You gonna go investigate?
Yes, I need to go pray.
Okay.
It has been a long 3 weeks.
Gentlemen, are you gonna follow her?
Yeah, I have nothing else to do.
Jokes
I
on you.
might
That's
go
like the temple
peek
to
if
my
I see
league.
signs of dragon pantheons. Otherwise, I follow.
Bahamut would be part of the Triskelion to a degree, because he's justice and everything like that.
Well, I'm not. I wouldn't be looking for Bahamut.
Yeah, well, that's the only one that you know. Your god
Okay,
is a
so I wouldn't-
little bit niche.
Not necessarily.
Yeah.
Okay, fair. I'd probably follow.
And if anybody openly worships Tiamat, well,
Yeah,
good
no,
luck with that.
True. Mine's neutral.
Oh god, I'm scared. Why? Why?
Why what?
Tell more, please.
All right, you walk up to it, and Fenrith and Rowan, you guys get the sense of like that sense that you get when you go to a graveyard. They're kind of like, oh, a lot of dead are here. Maya, you're like, hey, cool.
Yeah, home.
You
I'm
walk up,
welcome.
and as you walk up more and more, you get to the doors. You can go in, and as you go in, pretty much as soon as you go in the far where the like a sermon could be held and stuff like that, you see this massive symbol for Kellamore predominantly there.
Thank God.
You take
Thank
a
God.
step past the door, and Fenrith and Rowan, all you guys see is Amaya step in, and then her smoke kind of like billows out from around her as she starts to scream a little bit. Amaya, you go from being in the church to all of a sudden you see this large male figure holding this nice sword, cutting down swathes of enemy before like he turns and his compatriots are gone, replaced with other people. And it seems to be the focus is almost of that of the sword. It's this nice sword with the cross piece being that of, it looks like a bone. And he is laying waste to it. And as he goes, more and more are going, and then all of a sudden you see this panther jump into frame and help him out. And the panther seems to stay with him, and then all of a sudden he puts the sword in the ground, kind of like walks away some, and kind of starts to rise up. And he goes from this figure, like this male figure, warrior figure, to that of a little bit more of a like a bored king almost. To then his shape shifts into that of a like amorphous gray blob. Almost like you can't tell if it's a male or female anymore. You can't tell what race it is. It's just this featureless gray figure, and then goes down and walks off as you see the panther sitting beside the sword. And then you can see the ground change some. It goes from like a grassland to a little bit of hill back down to other like grassland and stuff like that. You see another figure pick up the sword and then go forward and start laying waste to some undead. This seems to change, and it seems that what you can guess every few decades, a new figure takes up this sword. And it ends with you see this figure in what looks to be like this nicely enchanted plate armor that looks like it's just covered in bones, like etched bones, everything like that, wielding it before laying to rest, and then the sword is once again ownerless.
And
Once-
this is like, so this is happening all in front of me. Like,
It's like a
is it
vision.
almost like, oh, okay, it's a vision. All right.
Yeah. So like when you snap to it, you notice that the smoke that you usually bellow is like all around you, almost forming wings, but not quite, as Fenrith and Rowan are kind of looking at you. Amaya screams for about a minute, Jens.
Oh,
I would scream, but I can't. Literally, okay, I can talk right now. So, but pretend I'm screaming.
Warren is
Quite the warm
fully
for that one.
confused because
He's just sitting there
normally,
like, what the fuck?
the smoke is a normal thing that it happens and it's not an issue. But is it an issue now? I don't know what's going on. I would attempt to walk closer to see what happens.
Okay, when you walk closer, some smoke kind of like hits you and it stings you.
Can I tell if she's like dying or not?
Doesn't look like it, no.
Oh, then I'm not gonna do anything.
This ain't my problem. Fuck that shit. No. God damn.
So, just real quick, in the vision, I saw a sword with bones, right? Like
The cross piece looked like it was made out of bone. So instead of like
Okay.
a normal piece, it looked like it was carved bone, and it was a very nice, intricate sword.
Okay. And then you said at the end there was like a armor that also had.
Yeah,
that was-
it's essentially made it look like pieces of bone were stuck on the armor.
Okay. Did the panther continue with each person that picked up the sword, or was it only with the first one, or the first and second?
Only with the first one.
Oh, okay, the panther was only with the first. I'm trying to shorthand a vision. It's hard to shorthand a vision.
Just put in the word time lapse.
Yeah, pretty much.
Can also just go back and
I
After.
understand. I'm just writing down bullet points. Armor with. The last place that it was it a field? Was it mountains? Was it in like a temple?
it seemed to be back on a field. It seemed to always return to some kind of field, be it like a hilly field, a grassland field, but it seemed to always return to a field before it's picked up again.
Could it be a field of battle?
Dun dun dun!
It could have been a field of daisies. You never know.
It
Yeah,
could have been a
except the
field of
first person had
dreams.
dead bodies of him
Daisy,
slaughtering people. So
That's what the
See.
daisies
Might
are
have a
grew
field.
I
from.
mean,
They're
uh,
that
blood
still
daisies.
sounds like a field of dreams.
for me it is. Okay. So when I
Or if
snapped
sounds
out of
like
it,
a fun day.
Okay, normally people don't scream from dreams, they scream from nightmares, so just saying.
you never know. I snapped out of it, stopped screaming
Okay.
when I realized what's going on, and look around. Like, is my smoke still just like whirlwinding around me, kind of?
Yep. As you come out, you see it, and that's where you see like it's almost in like wings. Before, as you're snapping out, then that's when it kind of stops and like starts to fade back and like dissipate. Just like.
You see me standing like closer to you, just with my hand on my sword, because I don't know what to do.
I look at you two, and I'm like, that was new. That was new.
What happened?
I vision, dream, don't know, saw stuff. Have to figure this out.
Well,
She's very. You could tell she's like
Flustered?
excited but confused, like
Mhm.
like almost like she's like a little like shaky, like euphoric because she doesn't know what's happened, but she
Excited
I-
anyway.
yeah, I'm gonna walk into the temple faster. Still walk, not run, but yeah.
You can see a
I'll
couple
be back.
people praying, and it looks like some are warriors.
I'll look at the boys and be like, I'll be right back.
I'm not walking through that doorway.
No, stay here.
No way.
I promise. And she is like, grandma speed walking mall going down the aisle.
She's
Looking for
excited, like almost running into the temple, and Rowan's like, I'm not going through that fucking door. Look what it did to her.
No,
What
thank
could
you.
possibly go wrong, right?
It hurt me once. I'm good.
yes. I don't know that happened.
You don't.
I have no idea.
Fenrith, are
just-
you staying outside or are you going inside?
I'll move through.
All right, you go through and nothing happens.
I'm still not going through it. I'm good.
You got a 50-50 chance there, Robin. Come on. You know
No,
you want to.
I'm still out here. Is the god of Sylvanus around?
Yeah,
Like
it
close
is
by
in the
anyway?
relatively. It's in the copse of trees. The copse of trees is
Oh.
like the elvish and the nature gods.
Then I'll go over there while she's
Okay.
in there doing.
While she's having like a freak out. It's
Yeah.
It is. It is.
I don't know how to explain how she feels.
She's giddy.
Yeah,
We
exactly.
don't know how to explain how she feels.
She's giddy. He knows.
Rowan, it is a nice. It's weird that in like the middle of this city that has been, all in nature has been cut down, everything like that, except for somewhere around the place. This place seems to be in a like a meadow area, just scooped out from the nature and plopped down here. Like you walk closer and it's the nice smell of nature. It's all beautiful trees. There's none of the harsh like cobblestone and everything like that around. It's just beautiful nature once again.
Yeah, I'm gonna find a tree and just like kind of like plop down
Yeah.
against it.
You tree hugger, you.
Hey, trees are nice to me.
They don't get you arrested and thrown in jail for 3 weeks.
They're nice. Trees are good.
And they give you a nice place to rest with shade.
All right.
Nice creatures to watch.
They don't
Uh,
burn me either.
when I get in, I'm gonna look
Sometimes they feed
for like a someone who works there. I
All right.
don't know what to call them.
You can see one kind of like tidying up. Comes over to you.
I'm gonna like
yes.
slow down and like try to like not be too overwhelming because I am very large and I'm sure that would be scary.
Okay.
So,
You see a an acolyte there. It's like, yes, how may I help you? Did you need to make an appointment? Did you need to get services?
possible appointment. As I walked through the door, kind of had a vision happen to me as I came in.
A vision?
Yeah.
Please wait here one moment. And kind of like bows to you slightly and like heads off.
I look back at Fenrith and I go, I literally just kind of like shrug my shoulders and put my hands up and go, I don't know what's happening.
Gonna get your padded cell ready for you.
Well,
Yeah.
I feel like no matter where you're from, visions are usually a big deal. Because the few that happened where I was, they were a big deal.
Oh, so you've that's not. I don't think that's ever happened to me before. I mean, I pray,
Well,
and I don't know,
mm,
but it was cool. But I have to calm down. Have to calm down.
I think I've seen one in my whole life back home. I've
Oh.
heard of only 2 or 3 in the last 50 years.
Oh. Okay.
Some areas may get them more, but not the most common to my knowledge.
Okay. So she's gonna
As-
literally just like take a deep breath and like count to 10, and
As
just
you're like trying to calm,
center and calm.
the quiet of the temple is interrupted by the clacking on stone as heavy armor, like the sound of metal boots, clicks on the floor. And it gets
Multiple or
louder and
just
louder.
one?
Seems like it's just one.
Okay, that's fine. I didn't think I was ready to deal with more soldiers. Okay.
No.
Just ones. Okay.
As you're like trying to calm, it gets
Yeah.
louder and louder until before you stands a male holding a helmet underneath his arm, and the helmet's faceplate is that of a skull. And his armor is this like nicely detailed armor. He's like,
Human,
Oi.
elf, dwarf. What have I got?
you're looking at human. Human, black hair, pulled back. Like, I heard that you had a vision.
Yeah. I'll stand up because I was like sitting down trying to calm down, so I'll stand up. Yeah, I did when I walked through the door.
You had the vision.
Yes, I had the vision. How tall is he?
How tall are you?
I'm 6'6".
He's almost on par with you.
Okay.
Kind of like looks at
Damn.
you. He's like, tell me of the vision.
As I entered the temple, I was taken to a battlefield. And I saw this amazing sword with a bone crossbar across it, and a man was fighting with a panther. And he was fighting, and he morphed over time to almost like this featureless person. No face, nothing that I could tell. And then the sword returned to the field. And then the next person took it up. And then the next person. And that repeated itself. But every time, I do not know what happened to the people, but the sword returned to the field. And then I saw armor with bones. And when I came to this smoke that when I cast, that comes off of me was almost like in the form of wings around me.
You can see his demeanor visibly changes when you mention the panther. And once you finish, he kind of like looks you over, very intently staring at you. And then looks to the acolyte and says something in a language you don't understand. And the acolyte kind of almost jumps in spot, turns, and runs off.
Oh.
It's like, All right. And what's your name, lass?
Maya.
Amaya. Well, what you've seen there was a vision of Kalimvor. Back when he was a mortal, he was a profound warrior. What you've seen was his ascension to godhood. The weapon you've seen, was his personal weapon, or at least it was said to be his personal weapon. An ancient relic of our order. Those figures that you've seen were champions of the order. With that, it seems that our God wishes you to join us. We are the military arm of our church. Normally, you start off young, you become a squire, you work your way through, but it seems our God has deigned it that you should skip some of those steps. You are an adventurer, I would recommend telling your compatriots that you will be gone for a while. Provided you wish to continue to serve Kalimvor and heed his calling.
How long?
Depends on you, but at most it's usually about a month for training.
Oh, I can do that. I look at Fenrith behind me, and I'm like, she has the biggest smile you've ever seen on her face. Like,
I will spend my time
Oh,
in
I
the
missed it.
training grounds at the Adventures Guild.
yeah, super, super giddy.
I can
Like,
spend
it's
my-
ridiculous how much she's smiling.
All right.
All right, now Maya's changing into a paladin.
Cheers. I will gladly go where he tells me. I do have to tell my friends.
Indeed. Tomorrow, at
Yes.
dusk, return here. And show, he kind of like looks back, kind of like, well, the acolyte should have been here, fuck. And he kind of like waits a moment. It's like, hold on. One. And he like, as the acolyte comes back up, he's like, there we go. Grabs a very ornate looking symbol of Kalimvor, but it seems to be slightly changed. The skeletal hand seems to be encased partially in a vambrace, in like a bracer.
Oh, okay.
And he hands it to you. It's like, this, show this to any acolytes, and we'll denote you as one of us. Tomorrow at dusk, come back, and you will start your training.
Okay. I didn't catch your name, sir.
I am Sir Zipili.
Oh, Jesus Christ, really?
It is a fucking JoJo reference.
It's a freaking search.
Xipil.
No, he
All right,
will
say it
not.
again. Sorry. Spell it again.
XIPI.
Oh, God. Okay.
TILLI.
T-I.
His
Man,
Really?
first
Why
name
couldn't you
Caesar?
search Steve? Come on.
Because Xanathar's is amazing for weird names. It's awesome.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
he kind of like bows his head slightly to you. He turns and he
I
heads
bow
off.
back.
Fenrith, you see this large warrior like talk to Amaya for a few minutes before turning and leaving. And she's like,
I quickly but calmly walk back to him. Amazing things are happening, but we have to go. Let's find Warren. I need to
Very
talk
well.
to you too. Yes, now let's go.
okay,
Lead the way.
you guys head out.
Wow, you're gonna skip our sentencing. Love you too.
You guys head out, and it takes you a couple of minutes, but you find Rowan.
Well, I
Sitting
figured if
on a
anything,
tree.
Fenrith could do, mind to be like, hey, dude, where are you?
Yeah, except
I
his
only have-
Find your party member. Boop, 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 boop,
Homing beacons. Hey, you never know.
Rowan, you're resting nicely there, finally back in nature after spending so much time underground. That's just ridiculous. Almost falling asleep when Amaya and Fenrith get to you.
Wake up! Wake up, wake up, wake up!
But it's so relaxing.
Wake up, wake up, wake
I'll
up!
probably call you at the 30-foot mark, by the way, once we're in range. You'll just hear me. Hey, we're here.
But
Probably
attack.
saying she's lost her damn mind.
it was
but-
quiet here.
No. Come on.
It does seem
Get
peaceful.
up.
She is literally
Doing
like
that dad blend.
jittery from like caffeine overload. Like that's how her body is vibrating.
Rowan,
Meanwhile,
we
Rowan's
better
like,
to relax.
Yeah.
I was almost asleep.
No. Need to talk to you. Both of you. Come on. Let's go. Dinner. Let's go eat dinner, and I will tell you.
Back to the Adventurers Guild.
Okay. I'll go
Thank you.
find Steve.
All right.
Yeah. Hank.
Jump on your
Gotta get
horse.
to Hank.
Slap the quick travel. Go back to the Adventurers Guild.
To the cafeteria to eat, because I am sure the
course.
boys are hungry, and so is she.
Of course.
Was there like a way to like to donate to like I guess that guy anywhere near?
If you want to, yeah.
I'll put like 5 gold in there.
Okay. You see the essentially like druid as you do that. It's like, oh, thank you, and gives you a small wreath of flowers as a token.
Oh, sweet.
Aww.
He's got a flower crown now.
He's a flower crown.
Big
It's
knocked-up
adorable.
fibers just walks around
Wait. Did
like
Rowan,
Andrew's
baby.
missing it.
What?
did Rowan just get laid?
No.
Oh!
That's amazing.
Boo. But yes, Robin got
love
laid. He is he's the first one to get laid this campaign.
And he's not even the bard.
That's fun.
The fighter got laid before the bard. This is not right.
All right. So I'm gonna, as we're sitting at the mess hall, who's gonna like actually breathe and calm down. So when I walked into the temple, I had a vision, and I'm gonna tell them all about the vision and everything that happened, and it's a month worth of training that I need to go through, but I have to do this.
Well, I'm not opposed to it because they're gonna be in there forever.
Right,
But
and when we left, I mean, the guy basically said it's gonna be roughly 3 weeks for them to get sentenced. When I asked, he's like, yeah, up to 3 weeks. I figured, you know,
Get some training
while I'm
in.
here, I should
Yeah.
get some training in. I'm gonna show him the symbol because it's really cool. Because I'll hold out my symbol and I'll show him the one that they gave me.
Ooh,
Um,
shiny.
Yeah, but the difference with the bracer, like, I don't know why I had that vision, but I have to follow it.
Becoming a war priest.
I think so. I mean, the way he said it, it sounded like they're the military for oh
Kalimvor?
my god. Yes,
For Kevin.
for Kevin.
For Kevin!
For Kevin.
For Kevin and Kelvar. Oh no,
Yeah,
Kevlar. Sorry, Kevlar.
For Kevlar.
Oh, you know what? Kevlar would be a lot easier for me to say. Helvmore. Whatever. For my god.
Isn't it
How's that?
Helenvor?
I
Yeah.
know.
Well, you
Hell,
have proven
Emma
yourself in
Thor.
combat.
Helvmore.
You chastise me on my language, my
I
names,
don't.
but you chose the name.
Ju-
You
it's-
chose
it's-
that god. Like
I
you could have
chose
chosen
my
anything
god
else.
because literally he matched
The
Death
vibe.
His
Cleric.
goth girl aesthetic, yes.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't choose him for his name. I chose him because he fit with what she
No,
was.
it's literally
It's all
the
the
phrase
vibe.
"tell him more" with the K at the beginning.
Oh,
Yeah,
Kelimvor.
yeah.
Helvmore.
Tell him more. Tell him replace the
K
IV and
and
replace the Q with a
tell.
K.
Oh my god, that's so much easier. Okay, see, when you break it down like that, I can say Kellimore then.
Didn't know we need to do everything phonics style, but that works too.
Dyslexic.
Ooh.
Need things in phonics.
Mhm.
That's
That's
just
how I
how
work.
I process words.
Okay. So
Anyway.
I don't know
as
why.
you guys are
So-
talking about all that stuff,
Yes, I
And
do
doing
have
all
more
that.
gold because I know you guys are going to need more gold for the room or silver for the rooms because I only paid for 2 weeks for each of us. Obviously, I'm not going to need the 2 weeks. I hope. I don't think, because he told me to come at sunset or sundown
Okay.
tomorrow. So I
Yeah.
don't think I'm going to be staying here. Um,
All right.
but
Then how are information folks gonna find you?
I don't have anywhere to go, so
Right. So
We
that's
can go
the
back
thing
and
that
make
literally
sure
just
Rowan
ran
and
through my
names are
mind
on
when
it.
I went, yes, I will take this, and then I went, oh shit.
make
So
sure what?
tomorrow I'm gonna go
I'm
back
leaving you
to
guys.
no. no. Tomorrow I'm gonna go back
Goodbye.
to the temple.
Mom's going out for some milk.
Oh
Mom,
no.
Yeah.
Oh.
too real.
Oh.
Oh, so I'm gonna go back to the temple where Cato is doing research for us. I'm gonna give him your name, Warren, and yours, Fenrith, to get the information from. I gave him 2 weeks.
Mhm.
Should I extend it? Like say, hey, time's been extended. If it needs more time, please do it.
What you could do is say 2 weeks preferred. If it's going to be longer, to let us know,
Okay.
and we will approve an extension if necessary.
All right. I will do that tomorrow. I'm gonna be gone for a month.
Very well. Well, Rowan and I can train with each other during that time.
Yeah.
Hey, friend.
Figured. Oh Lord. Little goblin miskin.
Clam juice.
You s-
What?
it takes him. It takes him a moment. Even after the second call, it takes him a moment, and he comes out and he's yawning as he's in like a nightgown, like, yeah, Eli, what Eli? Holy shit, you're right here! Holy fuck! Hi. And like kind of straightens up. Hi, how's it going?
Oh Lord.
It's
You've
been a
away.
while.
I know. And I'm going away for a month. So you have 2 options. You can stay in your cage for the month, or you can hang with the boys. Which would you prefer?
We have booze.
You have boobs? Awesome.
Booze. Miskin,
Ah.
booze. Not boobs.
There might be access to both, but
Yeah,
predominantly
okay,
booze.
you know.
Strip club, man.
There's no telling what happens off screen.
That's true. Buddy,
I guess I'll stay with him. Daddy! He runs to Rowan.
That's what I thought. All right. I'm only gonna take like the bare essentials with me.
So a bear.
Yeah, a bear. It's only, my weapons, some money, my horse, and I think like my spell component stuff like that. But I'm gonna. Oh, this hurts. Warren, I'm giving you the bag of holding.
Okay.
Do not lose it. It
Spend
costs a
all
lot
the
of money.
group loot.
Yeah.
I haven't
Try
lost
not to
anything
lose
yet,
anything.
I know.
so
I know.
All right.
I know. So I'm giving you that
So you guys plan for Maya's
tomorrow.
month away.
Yes.
And as you guys do that, D'Artagnan, you're in your cell. They don't give. They're a personal cell. You're lucky if it's a 10 by 10.
That's fine. I'm just doing push-ups the entire time. And then when I get sick of push-ups, I do sit up.
I'm gonna get swole.
He's pulling that Uncle Iroh.
Yeah, we get fucking old man Jack.
Mithria Seventh, you guys are in your guys' cell. Mithria are pacing around for you don't know how long. When you guys see a beam of light coming down the stairs, which is usually the guards have opened the door to this level and they're coming down. And you guys hear, the clomping of foots on the staircase.
Footses, yes.
There is, you see 2 stop right at like the entrance and kind of like take up guard position out there, and a single guard comes over to your guys' one.
I stop
Leans-
pacing and I look at him.
She leans in. She's like,
What?
Mithria, darling, I have some questions for you.
I step forward. Yes?
So, you see, I've got a problem. And she, like, puts her hand on the bars, kind of, like, resting, looking at you. And you notice on one of her gloved fingers a very familiar-looking ring.
Damn.
She's like, I'm under
Yeah.
orders to deliver something to a certain someone, but the problem is she's unreachable. And now, of course, there's multiple things I could do, right? I could wait for her to become reachable and deliver it then. Or I can make sure she is reachable immediately. Or I can make sure she's reachable relatively immediately, but she can still finish off her duties she's currently engaged in. Whatever should I do?
Who are you?
Oh, I'm just a kind of like looks down at her outfit. What is this again? Oh yeah, a tier guard. That's all I am. I just wanted to come talk with the prisoners. Slum it a little bit.
Could the two of you please keep it down a little bit? I'm trying to sleep.
Separate.
God,
I'll
geez.
deal with you
Don't break out!
later.
Don't break out! Don't break out!
Kicks him in the kidney. Shut up.
Well,
It would be greatly appreciated.
Severin. She just rolls her eyes at him. Well, the biggest concern right now would be to not cause too much trouble for myself or friends.
Oh, thank God.
Kind of like looks at the cell that you're in, and kind of raises your eyebrow at you.
Whatever it is you want, as long as it's done cleanly. I don't need any more trouble.
Well,
I
that
just
does
want-
not help whatsoever, because that still leaves all three options, honestly.
Okay, from player to DM,
Explain her
I'm
options.
clear-
She doesn't
yeah,
understand.
Nope.
No,
This
I'm in the
this
middle
gets
of a
to be
panic.
you get
I'm
to
in the middle
choose.
of a panic attack. I'm in the middle of a panic attack, and I'm like trying to
What
listen,
this is meant
but
to
then figure
be.
out who this is.
I mean, I'm taking this as find a way, get out now or just get out later.
Yeah.
Get out
she's
now is
trying to
probably a
return your
violent
ring
situation.
to you
Okay,
and
you have
giving you options.
you have three options right now. You can continue to rot in the jail cell until they sentence you, and then you do your sentence, whatever the sentence is. Say it's a year, right? Or you could rot in your jail cell a bit longer. They sentence you, but she makes sure that sentence is very short, so say a month. Or you can get out within the next 4 days.
Legally or illegally?
And
I mean, you
probably
don't
illegal.
know.
Good question.
Come on.
Yeah.
Pretty sure all those options include illegalities at some point.
Hmm.
But Mithria, it is
One
your
of them's just one of them's just string pulling.
Yeah.
At least one of them is.
Very short of time.
So you
So
wish to be out
faster-
right away?
Yes, please.
Oh.
Well, perfect. Good. And she stands back and claps around. She's like, do you mind taking a step back and twirling quickly?
I look at her puzzling, and then I do so.
It's like, all right, perfect. Easy enough to get that. Kind of looks over at Seventh. Don't need one for him. She turns and starts to walk off. She heads up to the stairs.
Oh God.
I
Why?
can sense
This is about to be a great Nick Cage movie.
Oh dear God.
I have a feeling a simulacrum is
Saying.
going to be involved.
Oh, this is not good.
Or
I'm
a
gonna
so.
watch her as she goes, and then I'm gonna turn to Severance and I say, "If you fuck this up, I'll kill you."
She'll kill you.
I stopped paying attention when she mentioned my name.
Good. Keep it that way.
Oh, look at you. You're finally getting a bit of bite to you.
She's gonna
You're
run
gonna-
this prison, bitch.
I actually quite like this one. Beats you crying all day.
Well then, at least you'll be rid of me soon.
Oh, yes, and you'll be rid of me. I will continue to probably rot in here, maybe. I don't know.
And then I won't think of you a day longer. You've been nothing but a selfish, inconsiderate thorn in our side. What is your deal? Why are you so... It's funny. The word humane and human are so close, there's one letter difference. You, human, are nothing at all humane. What? And she's just shaking her
I
head
how
and
you
just
really feel.
at all of your audacity that you've never displayed to us.
You.
How...
Why are you like
Isn't,
this?
isn't it odd how desperation can be so easily masked? I... Oh.
You're
If
desperate.
if I tell you, will you promise to not talk? Well, not talk, but not scream for maybe the next couple days so I can get good sleep at least?
She she thinks about it for a minute. Sure, why not?
Mm. If you tell anybody about this, I will find some way to, I don't know, insult you from inside a jail cell.
You wouldn't believe the secrets I've kept for people.
Oh boy. I don't remember anything past a year ago. Nothing. I woke up on
All
the
of the
forest floor. Oh, wait. Oh, no, no, no. Just you know, hush, hush a little bit. It's Severance time to speak for
all
once.
the anger just leaves her body.
I woke up on the forest floor, and then I wandered, and I took care of some things, some plants, some animals, and I tried to learn things. I was illiterate for a while. That was fun. And then druids came along. They accepted me into a circle, and I learned from them. And then I got to learn about this world. Nothing made sense. I had no memories. No matter how much I studied, nothing clicked with me. No sudden realizations, no odd nostalgia for a specific name of a city or a country or even the continent. Nothing. And so I left them. I kept doing my own studies, trying to find the stuff, wandering even more. I tried helping people, and I did for a small time. And I continued to find nothing. When you don't know anything about the world you're in, about yourself, I didn't know my name. You grow jaded in a certain way. And when the first group of people who you meet that seem that they're hardy and truly, worthy of, I don't know, escorting you across a continent as you keep secrets, wave a severed arm in your face. That's not the best
That
thing,
was a sign of good faith.
but shut the fuck up. But it was all I had, and then we made it to the city. And still nothing made sense. So there. That's why I'm so inhumane, at least to other people. Animals I'm fine with, quite to be honest. But go ahead, insult me, cry, scream, because I'll be honest, I don't know if you'll even live up to that promise. Yes, you do your thing. Leave me here to, I don't know, sleep even more.
She's silent for a few minutes, just taking that all in. And then she sits down near you so you can see her face. And there is a genuine regret as she says, I'm sorry. I
That's what
understand.
everybody says.
I wouldn't have said what I said if I'd known. That was not fair of me.
I'm sure you probably know by now that barely anything is. It's
You're right.
it's its own thing. But look at you. You actually have hope. You're going to get out in I don't know how many days. You're gonna get your ring back, so maybe you'll stop crying about it. You'll find your husband. You'll figure out what's wrong with your brother, and I doubt you'll even need to kill him. I don't.
God damn.
Okay.
I. Uh, I'm pretty sure I gave up the moment I entered this cell.
If I get out in one piece, I'm gonna see what I can do. It might take a while, but I want to get you out too. I know these last couple weeks have been horrible, and I've been horrible to you about it, I know. And I'm
Mhm.
sorry. But no one should go through their life not knowing anything like that. That's cruel. And even with your poor attitude, that I wouldn't wish that on anyone.
Even though your cries are annoying, I wouldn't wish your situation on anybody either. Now, please hold up your end of the bargain or try and sleep this entire thing away.
Of course. And then I'll scooch away to leave him to his business, and I'll just sit in the opposite corner of the cell.
Alrighty. All right. So you guys do your night. The 3 free birds. Is there anything else you guys want to do? Or you just want to spend the rest of the night preparing and then getting some sleep?
Oh
Yep.
yeah, I'm not doing anything
I
else
think so.
today.
Eating, giving the guys all the crap, paying for their month of rooms.
All right.
Yep.
So that's an additional 30 silver.
Gold. Dun, 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 dun. All right. So in the morning, you guys wake up.
Yep. Hold on. Okay. I'm gonna go to the temple district to tell, to give them the heads up on who to give the information to.
Okay. Easy enough to do. They add it. Let's see. There is a slight update on the symbol. It definitely does not exist on the continents known today, and you're looking at probably at least a few centuries old.
math.
So
Actually-
Squirrel was a time traveling bird wizard.
Actually, I need each of the 3 birds to make a percentile roll, please.
Percentile.
I have 78.
88.
20.
All right. Yeah, you guys go to the temple district. No problem whatsoever. Can change that up. What else you guys want to do for the rest of the day?
I will tell them about like if they need more time. Extension is
Yep.
granted for the month.
Do you guys want to go to the Wizards Guild? What do you guys want to do? Do you guys want to explore the city? Or are you just too excited that you're just going to go stand outside the temple for the next, 6 hours just waiting? He's like,
No,
hurry up.
I'm not. I am not. She is calmed down by now. She took care of most of the
You
shit
don't
last
know.
night that she had to.
You don't know that.
I know that she's no me. My girl's calmed down.
Oh,
She was
Nah.
jonesing to go back to the temple. She's calmed down.
that you calmed down.
I know that I've calmed down. What?
I misunderstood.
It's fine.
I am.
I should.
Apparently, we have a Warforged powering up.
Yeah.
Good.
I'm gonna
Oh,
Let's
Look at
roll out.
to the 2 boys. Do you think I should take the symbol to the Wizards Guild? We're not-
No, not until we don't get enough answers from the temples.
I like your thinking.
We'll wait till we finish.
I have
They
wisdom,
might have all the info.
but
we
no
need.
intelligence.
I will take that wisdom.
Actually, I'm not much far off from you.
Should
With
we
slightly more intelligent.
should we explore the town a little bit?
I am going to go. I don't. I guess I'll be in the Adventurers Guild. Send a message back to the. I guess the military from. Dang it! I forgot the Voltour to see if they have got any information about those tablets. So I'll do that. It's been
Okay.
a month since then.
Yeah.
Or more, so I'll see if I get any information on that.
Okay. It will take a bit for the rider to ride out.
After that, is there anything else that I want to do? I will do 2 things. I will do the letter thing in the morning, and I will go to the Adventures Guild and see what kind of local problems that are happening, because I don't have nothing.
You got nothing to do.
Yeah, so if there's any in the city quests that needs to be done that are simple, I'll see if I can
You're
help
gonna
with
go solo?
that.
Help moving.
Something we can do 1 or 2 man job.
Yeah.
There's not too many local quests there. There's a lot for around here. You're looking at things of, protect shipping routes there, attack brigands. There's some going diving for some apparently lost loot along the coast. There is, the escort missions back and forth between places. You guys.
Yeah, go ahead.
So there's the escort. The escort trade routes, and there's escort prisoners from here to the wall. That's going to be happening in 4 days' time.
I don't have that kind of time.
And then the only relative local thing right now is it's not really on the quest board, but you hear some other people talking about it, about how they're making money in the gladiator pits.
Oh, that might be fun.
Fighting arenas. Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of the things where you guys had to transport prisoners here to become gladiators. So the only local thing would be that, really. It doesn't seem much. There's a lot of things happening locally, but they spread out, right? They start here, but they end somewhere else, or go somewhere else and come back. So within your time frame, there's not much except that.
Okay, then I would I will actually venture outside the city to get like to the water without having to jump off a dock.
Okay. Today
Uh,
or within the month span?
If I can't find anything to do today, I'll do it today.
You're not gonna see.
say goodbye to me?
I'm not
No.
I'm not leaving the group and venturing off into the
You're
ocean. What do you mean?
This
Rob
city's
just starts
pretty
I'm-
swimming.
big.
I'm
How big-
coming back. I'm just what's happening here?
Fuck this shit, I'm out. As he starts doggy paddling off.
Dad's going out for milk too.
Right into the ocean and doesn't come back.
How big is this city? I mean, if it's just a couple of hours or an hour,
I
to
would
walk
ride my
to the
horse to
temple.
do it.
Yeah, you're looking at a
Ride your
massive
horse
city.
into the sea. That's cool.
Guys,
All right.
Forget the ball. I'm
Dad's
going
going-
to swim it. I got this.
You go out. You don't get to a spot that you really like, but it's kind of like takes off the edge type thing. It's like it's a farm area. It's still within city walls, so they kind of have it clear cut and stuff like that. It's close to a farm, relatively close to a farm. But there's a beach that it seems a lot of people from the city have the same idea as you. It's like, oh, let's go out for the day to the beach, and then they all congregate around one area. But yeah, the water's there.
I just want to go and just.
Touch
I
it
want to
just to say
get
you
in the
have.
water, but it's not like a let's play in the water type of situation. It's more of a
Bucket list.
no.
Meditated while standing in the water.
A what?
Meditating while standing in the water.
Much more personal than that. It's like the water is you need it to get in like a not like a tub, but just like something connected to the ocean or the sea or
He needs to
something.
wash his toes from the toe fungus that he has on. So,
He
It
has
just has to
wicked
be
athlete's foot
seawater?
right now. So
Um,
seawater
it-
actually helps with the fungus.
it doesn't have to be seawater, but something connected to like a
yeah, it's
a large
nature
body of
pit
water.
ranch.
yeah.
Okay.
And it just
No, I understand.
well, no one's here to see it, but it's like a reminiscing, calming type of situation that he's looking for that he can't find in a city. He can't find in like this surrounding area.
I thought
Makes
this
sense.
was like you took your helmet off in front of others. You're Mandalorian no longer.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
As you're sitting there just relaxing, you can see on the horizon, you can just see ships upon ships moving back and forth. It's still a massive military operation going around.
Jeez. But this is the closest thing he could get to.
Yeah. Like they're not super close. They're a few hundred feet out, like because there's the they can't get too close because of the ship size. But there's enough of them that even looking at that far out, you can still pick them out pretty easily. Like they're massive ships going around.
So I'll
But
do
you can still do your
that.
meditation.
It's just he needed this for his own reasons here.
Yeah.
It's just memories that he can't get rid of, and they're not getting any better currently.
Sylvanas, take me away.
It just disappears.
Come sail away. Come sail away.
But after that, he'll come back to the city and find something to do. We might go to a gladiator pit just to see what it's about, at
I mean,
least.
yeah, you guys have a month to, well, roughly a month to stick around.
Yeah.
Fender, if there's anything you want to
Gladiator
do,
tomorrow.
or you're going with
I'll
the Maya.
probably stick around with the Maya. I'll stick around with the Maya. I'll check out Pit tomorrow and other stuff tomorrow, and probably spend my month there and stuff like that.
Okay. Jailbirds, you're visited by guards, and they're like, "Aye, you're in luck. You get sentenced tomorrow." And it just turns around and leaves.
Wow.
The guards
Nice.
are literally just coming in to let you guys know, and also to kind of tease.
D'Artagnan winks at the guy and continues doing push-ups.
Fucking Ganassi. And he just walks off.
Very rude.
Okay, you guys do your guys' running around, do the last checks of the day, make sure everything's good, make sure that there's emergency contact numbers for everyone while you're away.
While I'm at the guild, I am gonna buy like. Oh, actually, I have potions, so I have a healing potion. Hold on 1 second.
You can also just give them your staff too. It's like, hey,
Who's going to use it?
Either of them use magic?
I
No.
can't.
no.
No.
But if Mithria or Seven come out, they could use it.
I'm the one
Hey,
thing
Come
that's
on.
working with her. I
It'll be
can't.
fun.
It's sweet roll.
It'll be fun.
No, Sweet
That
roll.
is true. That is
I-
Sweet Roll's bonk stick.
it's sweet roll bonk stick. It's very hard for her to give that up. I'm giving up everything else, but I can't give up his bonk stick.
The Bonkinator.
I can't do it yet.
The bonk stick amidst.
It's very.
What
weird
about
for
if it
her.
was, what if it was just for the lols?
Yeah, but I don't know when you guys are getting sentenced, and I don't know when you're getting out. So
Yeah, true.
I
Fenrir with
allowed
Maya,
to,
make
like,
percentile check, please. When you guys enter the guild.
Another percentile?
Yeah.
Perception or percentile?
Percentile.
Percentile? Okay, that I can do here.
just the two boys.
I said
72.
Maya and Fenrir.
Oh,
So you said-
Maya and
right.
Fenrir. All right. 67.
Okay. All right, you guys do that. Kind of keeping an eye on to make sure that you have enough time to get there for your date
Yeah, I am.
with
so-
destiny.
Yes. I'm very excited. Oh God. Thobble gave me potions.
Mhm.
I'm gonna give
I have
one
one.
to each of the boys. These are healing.
Mom, I
potions.
want the blue Gatorade.
I know. I know. I only have orange right now. Suck it up.
Damn.
Ooh, good ones.
Yeah,
They
these
are
are
the good ones.
Thobble's healing potions. So
Ooh, they're
to
really good
give
ones.
you,
So the
because I have a
Thobbles
feeling you're
aren't
gonna
valid.
go get into some fights at the pits, and it's just.
Do you really want to waste those type of healing potions on that?
I'm just giving them in case something bad happens. I am gone for a month. She is literally checking off the mom box. Like this is like before vacation. In case
Here's
of
your
emergency.
Gotta make
groceries
sure
for
the
the
kids know
week.
where the
Emergency.
first aid
Emergency
kits are.
money.
Emergency. Here are potions for everybody. These are contact number. It's
All right, you go through. Easy enough.
yes. And
Do
then
you kind of like keep poking your head out every so often to make sure it's like, all right, I don't want to get too close. And you start to see when you're kind of finishing up with Fenrith as Rowan's starting to come back. Wait, Rowan, are you coming back to see her, or are you going to stay out there long enough?
No, I would come. I would come back.
All right.
I
You
also have
see,
to hand off my goblin.
The goblin.
I gotta hand off the goblin.
you kind of like poke your
That
head out one
sounds
time, and
silly.
you can see the sun starting to dip.
Okay. Yeah, that
it's pretty
sounded
much
really
like, all right.
dirty when I said that. I'm gonna open the cage. Call it Miskin.
Yeah, what's up? I was having some for what? Hey, what's up? What you doing?
I give him a kiss on the head, forehead. I hand the cage
Ah.
forehead. I give him the kiss on the forehead. I hand the cage to Warren. I don't know if you guys want to come with me, but are we saying goodbye here?
Where are we at now?
I can
The Avengers
see, for
Guild.
example.
Adventurers Guild.
Oh. I would go. I have nothing else to do.
Okay, I will say goodbye to you then. We've got to go. I get on my horse. I give everybody their packs and everything,
Okay.
and head towards the temple.
Anything you guys need to talk about on the way there? Or are we going to fast travel this shit?
Are we just gonna kind of idle, somber chat as we're going?
I would say
Yeah,
yeah.
Nothing really needs to
Idle.
say?
Idle
Okay.
chat as we go. So fast travel.
So as you guys do there, fast travel up there. You guys get there, and you guys get to the large Calmvorium cathedral, no problem. You see a couple people like on the steps, kind of like wiping tears from their eyes and stuff like that as they're just like staying on the steps and everything. Kind of par for course, because considering it's a fucking funeral home.
Yep.
They're all
Oh.
sad, and Maya's like, woohoo, let's go!
I was about to say something really mean.
Aw. She's happy to be at a funeral home. It's great.
It's
I'm
not a phase,
gonna-
Mom. I'm really a cleric of Kelmvor. Go.
It's a lifestyle.
Go.
Yeah, kind of.
All right. You guys say your goodbyes.
Yeah, I'll give the boys a hug.
You walk up.
Be good. Remember to eat your vegetables.
Yeah, I know, right? No, I'm trying to figure out
Don't
what
kill
to,
anybody. Don't get thrown into jail with the other people.
Don't
I can't-
add to the
but
population. Don't
can I-
subtract
can I
from the
fight
population.
people?
Don't
Yes,
put in
don't-
jail, the newspaper.
You can fight people, just don't add to the population and don't subtract from the population. How's that sound for the month?
I make no promises.
I know it was worth a shot.
We'll try.
When am
Before I-
Depends on them.
Owen has
Yeah,
like
All right.
Before I
like,
totally say goodbye, I'm gonna run up to the temple and be like, can I keep my horse here or should I send him back to the guild?
Probably back to your guild hall would be the best. We don't really have
Oh.
the facilities to do that.
What I thought. So I'm gonna quick take Hank, give him to Warren. Just keep him at the stables for me. Ride him every once in a while. Okay?
Sure.
I can't take him into the church with me. So
Wow.
I know.
No horses in church.
no horses in the
No.
funeral home.
No
y'all
horse
have
around.
obviously never been to church in Texas.
All right.
In a
You
church with a chicken, but I'm gonna
walk
walk up
up.
and show them the new symbol that I have for.
I kind of like bow to you, open the doors up, and as you walk in, you see the knight that you talked to last night standing there, flanked by a couple other. They're not in as fancy as they're not in full plate. They're in like almost like chainmail. But they're standing there, all waiting. Like, good, you made it.
And bow to them and then just walk up to him.
And like not it bows his head slightly. Come with me, and he leads you to a back room, and then opens up a secret door, and he goes down and down for a bit to almost like a catacombs.
I follow.
As you guys go, the other two that are flanking you light torches as you guys are in the catacombs. Goes down to what seems to be a secret room in the secret area. He gets you to step on. He utters something, and there's this flash of light, and all of a sudden you are in what looks to be almost like meadows. He's like, welcome. Now you will begin your training with the other recruits. Come. He leads you into a shack, and on the table you see some robes that you would recognize as like ceremonial robes with a long sword beside them. And he looks at you, he's like, strip down, put on the robes. And he walks out of the room to give you your privacy.
Done. I'll do it.
Okay. Do that when you're done. Leads you over to, and you see, it looks to be some kind of instructor teaching a whole bunch of probably teenagers. And the knight looks to you, he's like, you will begin your training. You are far behind the rest, so it will be a little condensed. Do what the instructors say. And with that, he turns and leaves you and heads back into the shack. So for the next little while, you're going to be trained.
Definitely Anakin gets to the Jedi Temple.
For the next little bit, you're going to be trained in the order.
Okay.
You were the chosen one.
After your very long, like it was almost night when you went there. It seems a little bit before midday in the meadows, and so you have another entire day of hard training to go. You get back, your equipment is just gone.
Okay.
You're sent into a cot that it's not a comfortable cot. It's slightly more comfortable than sleeping on the road, but it's very like military cot. The other kids climb into their bed, talk for a little bit, and like pass out. They're used to the regimental lifestyle. but you will be taught, and this is when you
Wait
start
a minute,
training
wait a
for your
minute.
feet. What's up?
Does this 6'6" woman fit in the same cot as these?
Oh, hell
two?
no.
No. No.
she
They
does
have
not.
their
No, she gets like 2 cots that are
Yeah.
just like put together
Connected
and
in the
attached.
middle. Yeah.
yeah. No, but no, you're very much taught. You're very much treated not like you're an older person. It's you're being trained for this. You start with this. You're gonna have to prove yourself. You're gonna go through, even if it's stuff you already know. They're still be like, man, too bad. You're learning our way to do it.
It's fine. Before going to sleep, pray, meditate, and then pass out. And
All right.
just do this for the next month. I will do whatever they want me to.
So while that is going on, that night when Fenrith and Rowan are heading back, as you guys said goodbye to Amaya, and the goblin's like, all right, but hear me out here, right? Here and here are said to have great performers, right? We could go here. Amaya doesn't have to know,
Oh,
right? We don't have to tell her. As he's holding up, like pointing to that, you guys are walking out, and you guys notice a contingent of guards following seems to be some kind of officer heading into the temple district, and then kind of like going around. Like, right, so like we don't have to tell her. We could go here. Come on, guys' night out. Let's do it. Party here. Come on, huh?
Oh gosh, no.
It's a
I
good
love
thing
it.
15's adult age for Dragonborns.
Wait, is that how old Fenrith is?
Yes.
I was gonna say we haven't asked his age.
That's
Jesus.
ridiculous.
However, I'm actually a full-grown adult in my race.
Technically, Sweet Roll is too, I think.
So I'm assuming you guys go back to the Adventurers Guild to rest up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys go back there, no problem. Goblin team's a little dance. Ah, come on, you guys are no fun.
Few days.
But goes goes in.
We have a month.
Mithria, you're talking to Severinth, kind of like chit chatting, and all of a sudden there's the break of like the door opens. There's the light on the floor, and you can hear and like clanging of steel on steel, and then kind of like a ting, 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 as it seems a guard falls down the stairs and just lays there, not moving.
Why do
As
I
you
make
see-
that?
As you see a couple
a
people
great
walk
choice.
down, and they're kind of like looking around, and they kind of move off, pull the dead guard to the side, and another guard comes down, takes off the helmet. She's like, well, we're here, and walks over to your gate, and then looks over at one of the other quote unquote guards that are with her. She's like, do you mind? And he comes over, he's like, ugh, grabs the gate, and you can see him physically straining, and all of a sudden there's a popping as he breaks it off its lock and hinges. She's like, all right, perfect, thank you. And she kind of stepping into the light, you can see this woman with nice features, this nice red hair coming down. It's the one that you talked to yesterday. She's like, well, Mithria Stone Pride, I'm here for you. And also, she motions to the stairs, and you see what looks to be an elf coming down the stairs. And as they get closer, you look, and it's almost like looking in a mirror. And she's dressed in similar outfits to you. And then the figure's like, all right, let's go. We are on a very, very tight. And as she's saying that, you can hear the like, get them! We're under attack! And like the clanging of fighting going up the stairs. Like, very tight schedule here, so let's go.
I gestured
The
to
criminal ops
Severin.
kid.
What about my friend?
He's not on the plans. He was not part of the plan.
I'll quickly turn. Severance, I'll do what I can for you and D'Artagnan. I'm sorry I couldn't do more. And then I'll follow them out.
Oh
She
my
puts
God.
she like puts her arm over. She's like, "Don't worry, you've done lots." And as you're leading up, you see the figure pulling open the gates to the other cells.
All
And
of
then-
them?
As you're walking up the stairs, you hear the screaming of them.
Oh no. Jailbreak for all of them.
Nope, they're not going anywhere.
Oh, no.
No.
That's
No witnesses.
no
No
witnesses, they're
witnesses.
killing.
Oh
No
no.
witnesses. She leads you up
They'll
the
leave
stairs,
alive my friends, right?
and you can see the different levels that you went to get down here that were like different levels of the cells. You can see guards fighting, holding off. They're like, "We need reinforcements!" And what looks to be similar guards to them are fighting them, taking like attacking them, and everything like that. She's just leading you up calmly, kind of like sidesteps a swing from someone, and kind of pushes them out of the way. She's like, "All right, apparently, we have to be a little careful. Come on now." Gets up to the closer levels, the higher levels. And then
This
you can
is
see a
Zinlith,
couple
right?
like more heavily armored figures. You're like, "Halt right there!" And she's like, hold on." And she kind of like pushes you off to the side slightly, like against the wall. She's like, "Just stay right there." She takes out daggers, runs up, and within about 20 seconds, they tumble down the stairs past you.
This is Zinlith, right?
Was that?
Is this my sister?
Nope.
No.
Nope. She has more almost like half elven human features. She's like, "Come on now, let's
Alright,
go."
okay.
Leads you out.
I-
And you can, as you're getting past the areas, the different areas, you can see just bodies splaying all over the floor. You guys get to
Demetrius
the
is absolutely horrified the whole time.
you guys get to the main area, and you can just see they were not gentle in the slightest. You can just see entire contingents of guards dead. She's like, "All right," leads you outside, gets you on a horse,
I've
as
never
you can
seen
see other people like looking around. She's like, right, so, obviously, don't use your real name again, all that fun stuff. This is for you." And she tosses you a satchel. She's like, "I would recommend you get out of here very quickly. And, oh, look,
Right.
time for some more fun," as she sees some guards from other temples coming towards. She's like, "Come on." And she smacks your horse, and it starts riding off.
You're a fugitive now.
Have fun with that.
Yeah, you're gonna be on the run.
Yeah, I'm gonna go escape the ruckus and then try to find some place to lie low.
All right. You get out. Can kind of find it. It seems they're more focused on the assault going on to one of the main cathedrals. A couple guards kind of like look at you, but then also with the whole screams of need reinforcement stuff like that, they kind of like leave you kind of like, one person's no big deal, and they start running towards the ruckus. What do you do after you quote unquote escape?
I kind of want to do the equivalent of like the GTA 5, pull into the garage to change the paint color of the car. I'm gonna go find I'm gonna find some quiet corner of the city, and I check out the satchel, see what supplies she's got me.
Okay.
She left for me.
You see inside there seems to be 2 notes. One says "open later," one says "open now."
I'll open the one that says "open now."
You pop it open, and it's like there's a ring kind of like stuck onto it, and it's like
My ring?
it's like "use me, change appearance," and it's like pointing towards it.
Perfect.
And there's a note. It's like, "Here is a simple ring that will allow you to change your appearance, everything like that. I recommend doing that. Come up with a different name immediately."
All right, I'll slip that on, and I become just this regular human girl, short brown hair, very just like the start of the the very beginning of the character creation.
All right. As you're saying, they're kind of like calming down, focusing on it, putting the ring on, kind of like twirling to see how it feels as it slowly shrinks to fit you. As you're focusing on what to look like, you feel this sharp pain in your finger, and you look down, and it seems to some kind of almost like little needle goes into your skin, and there's a little like a drop of blood coming down. But as you're going through, it's only like binds to you, as you can then change your features or anything like that.
So this ring is now stuck on me for forever?
That good. You think so? Probably, yes.
I'll test that and like just try to wiggle it a little bit.
It wiggles slightly, like you could spin it and everything like that.
Oh, okay. Okay, then I'm not gonna worry about it just yet. Does it say that I can now open the second envelope?
Wouldn't be good for now, especially since you're in like a dimly lit area and everything like that. Probably a good thing to open when you're fully free and clear and everything.
Okay. So I guess was it only the notes in the ring in the bag?
Yes.
Okay. So I've got no money. I'm still wearing the same clothes. I expect the ring doesn't change my clothes.
Yeah, it's a disguise self, so you can change. Just...
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, all right then. That's fine. Okay. I'll pack up and kind of I'll go find somewhere to pretend to be a hobo till morning.
Okay. Morning comes around. You're probably going to have to scavenge for a bit, unless, of course, you're going to go back to the Adventurers Guild and see if your compatriots are there.
I think I will. I'll kind of slowly wander. I'll slowly work my way up there, and then I'll be like, I'll try to figure out what the word is about what happened last night from the other people in town. Like, hey, I heard something weird was going on.
You don't know anything about this? All right.
Okay.
Wow.
You piece together this, and Fenrith, Rowan, you guys hear other like adventurers talking in the hall when you guys are eating, everything like that. They're like, did you hear that the Dishkillion was attacked? Full on siege. Man. And then there's another group like, man, I guess the war is coming this close. And it's like, another group is like, yeah, I think the defense line is going to fall soon. And as soon as that's done, well, hopefully there's another continent we can go to. It seems very, very much that this attack, what you guys get, the three of you guys get, is this was a massive attack. There was a few hundred Tyrian guards dead.
Wow.
A couple dozen prisoners. And even a couple paladins that were back here to recruit for the line that had fallen.
Congratulations, you sold your soul to the devil.
Yeah, way to go.
Down the door, he was looking for a soul to steal. He was in a bind, he's way behind. He's willing to make a deal.
Oh, yeah.
When he saw Mithria
Well,
sitting in
he
a
did
cell.
make.
She said she would help you get your sentence reduced. And you chose get me out of here as quick as I can and kill the temple.
I never said Mithria was very wise.
So that's what the three of you guys
her.
get, is that large temple that housed the gods of justice, defense, and all this fun stuff was attacked by some kind of elite force. And they're saying, in the Adventure Hall, they're saying demons. On the streets for Mithria, they're just saying that was probably like some kind of brigands or something. So, what would you guys like to do for the day?
I hope our companions are okay in there and they ain't fighting.
Oh, poor
Sorry,
Patty's
I meant.
okay.
You want to
Sorry.
go punch somebody?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Like, yeah.
Thank you
What?
for your concern,
What else are we
Bo.
gonna do? Not fully. I don't know if we can visit the prison.
I'm so
Can we
sorry.
visit those that are...
What's probably left of it? God only
Yeah.
knows.
Actually, do we want to go investigate what happened?
I would say yeah, because there are 3 members in there. Whether they were supposed to be or not is irrelevant.
True. Mm.
Thank you. Some genuine concern for our welfare.
Like I said, they were safe in jail, supposedly.
They were safe in jail.
You fucking thought.
Wow.
Jeez.
Short sentence. You would have been free. You could walk around, be you. Nope. Mass murder.
All right, you guys
Wow.
jump on your horses. And you guys ride off. Mithra, you're like just getting to the Adventurers Guild when you see what looks to be Fenrith and Rowan a good about half a block or so away, trying to ride off, and they seem to be heading almost the way you came.
I'm gonna try and stop them. Like, hey, I think you two dropped something.
All right.
Wait. She's gonna
they're
just
a
yell.
block. They're a block and a half away from you, and you're going to yell.
Oh no, okay, I read that wrong. I'm in shock. Please forgive me. I'm shook to my core.
What do we do with first-time players? Traumatize them.
Yeah,
Bring
apparently.
their worlds to the ground.
Hey, it's your guys' choices, man. I give options, you guys choose.
I feel
I'm
like
just
we need to
giving y'all
we need to
bullshit.
explain the choices to her a little bit more clearly from now on.
But the thing is, though, that was Mithria, right? Like, going off of what Mithria, like her stats and everything like that she wouldn't know everything, so it's her going off the information. So that's why it worked for Madame and Mithria, is going off the information provided, they made a choice. Choice just so happened to be an assault on a heavily fortified area, but it was a choice
I
nonetheless.
just thought they were gonna bail me out. Just with
Of
money though.
prison? Oh Jesus.
No, not someone who stole your ring. That's not gonna happen.
We don't even know if that was technically the person that stole her ring.
It was.
It was the ring that she was wearing to go see her the first time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's as if the person can disguise and sneak around.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
I'm
So the
no,
first
I'm
part
gonna
of
go.
the
I'm
message
gonna.
that I sent was correct. I told them, oh, looks like your sister stole your ring.
I'm gonna go to the. I'm gonna wait outside the guild and just wait for them to come back because I don't know
Alright.
if I'm ready for this.
All right. You guys, Fenrith, Rowan, you guys head off, and as you guys are going using the actual streets, you see that there's not nearly as many guards of tier, but it seems to be a mismatch of different guards. You guys get closer and closer. As you guys get to the entrance to the temple district, guards kind of block her, like, hold up! What's your need here? Why are you guys coming in here?
We have some friends that were in prison. We wish to see if they are still alive.
No, that's closed for the foreseeable future. Turn around, please leave.
Uh,
Any way we can check on names if there was any alive?
No names right now. There's no names.
and this is the entrance to the temple district?
Yeah. So like all the temples seem to be now nobody's allowed in.
Shut down.
Is it possible to request news when available of our companions?
So if you guys
Be sent to the guild for us.
right here.
Yeah.
You guys are stopped like right.
Mhm.
No, we're not doing that right now. Temple district's closed. Turn around. If there's any news, the town criers will have it. And behind them, in the different like way in there, you can see it seems to be a whole bunch of people like moving about and everything like that. a lot of people heading towards the Temple of Kalambor.
Doesn't look good in there.
Well, I don't think we're getting sentenced today.
No, I don't think we're getting sentenced today either.
Well, unless you have a way to convince them to either let us help her in, I got nothing.
Nope.
Sneak past them. Dun, dun, dun,
That's probably not the best idea right this moment.
dun. Hey, what's that over there? Do 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 do.
Just walk
Oh,
in.
look, a Triceratops! What is a Triceratops?
All right.
Yeah, I guess we'll just go back to the Adventurers Guild to figure out what we're gonna do about this.
You guys head back. These guys trotting along, kind of chit chatting about all that stuff. You can get to the stables,
we
put your
don't
horses
have
away.
magic. We need magic.
You have no magic.
We left the two non-magical people together.
Mm-hmm.
That's technically not entirely true. You just left the
Well-
casters away.
I'm out now.
We don't know
You're
that.
not helping the situation.
No,
I
you're
know.
not.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna
I
I'm
don't
gonna
even know if
ask.
you can get in the Adventurers Guild anymore.
No,
Probably not.
No.
no.
I'm gonna ask
That's
Fenris
why I'm sitting outside.
how long, like the distance his telepathy goes.
About 10 yards, give or take.
That's not gonna work. Well, I ran out of ideas, so I say.
So, about those strip clubs.
Yeah.
The goblin's just like, well, can we go now?
Oh,
So-
you know what? We do have money.
Hmm. Yes.
So we can go back to the Adventurers Guild and get them to cast the spell. That's
Yeah, but-
that's the best I got.
Telepathy didn't work in the jail.
No,
remember?
not telepathy,
Oh.
but more of like a well, Rowan would know this, but like a sending or something that has a longer distance.
That
Message
wouldn't
spell.
work.
Rowan doesn't know that.
Okay.
Rowan just thinks
Right.
magic people help. Maybe a good idea.
Yeah. That's his plan.
I like your words, Funny Mountain Man.
As you guys are walking, spitballing ideas. Mithra, you've made about you're looking at probably about 35 copper while you're sitting on the steps.
Giving you money.
You know
You're a
what?
hobo.
Passerbys are like,
She'll
"Oh,
take
here
it."
you go," and then like we'll tip you a copper.
Thank you.
Start singing to make it busking.
No,
Yeah.
I don't want attention.
Don't draw
Yeah.
attention.
Yeah, strong
attention, I do it.
Don't be
Mithria
suspicious,
is
don't
like-
be suspicious.
Mithra is struggling to comprehend what even just happened.
What happened? She just committed a
D'Artagnan's
war crime.
probably
Oh,
just
the
still like,
boys
what the
will
fuck is
explain
going on
to you.
out there?
If he wasn't one of their targets. In the
D'Artagnan was
culling
a
of the-
completely different area.
Yep.
Okay. Okay,
And
so he
I've
wasn't the
asked them to
particular-
spare my friends.
Yeah, you really think they're going to that?
After they broke into the jail and were killing people.
And
They
the
were
one
stop
cell
it.
they left alone was
I don't
Severus.
like this game.
Someone's gonna be like tortured to try to figure out where the fuck you're at.
Oh my god.
That wouldn't make sense though. Why would they save her and not him and just leave him in there?
We'll find out.
Because
Well, I mean, like the torture
I have
him
some
for
theories,
information
and
thing.
none of them are very great.
Yeah. well,
Situation? Shit show. Yeah.
mm,
Yeah, true.
Mhm.
So,
I am
yeah.
going. So, how much copper did he say I got just for sitting around?
35?
35.
Is that enough to buy me a piece of paper and a stamp?
Buy the stamp? Probably not. Rent a stamp? Maybe, depending. What do you want a stamp for?
I need to mail a letter.
Yes,
need to
mail a
mail a
letter to
letter.
your family saying, I'm not dead! I didn't die in the prison! I'm still alive! You can find me
No,
here.
that's not it. I need. Do I have enough money to send a letter?
Where are you sending it to?
Yeah, distance is going to be a factor.
I'm trying to decide. I don't know if I should send it my sister so that she can then send it home, or if I just need to send it straight home.
I don't think you could afford cross-country shipping. Just saying.
Yeah. Overnight delivery is not in your wheelhouse right now. Not with that much money.
Okay, well I'll wait to send it, but I just need a paper and something to write on for the time being.
Alright.
I'll send it later.
In essence, you're walking around with like 35 cents.
Yeah.
You go to like a more merchant and they help you out, and it takes you a little bit to find someone that will actually help you out, but you find someone that you can buy a loose leaf from, parchment from. Dropping you down
Alright,
for total for the to borrow the ink in quill, not to buy, just to borrow. Wait, actually, hold on. How much does that cost? You might be able to just buy it outright. Like, oh yeah, no. It takes up all your money to do that.
fine. Whatever. That's not important right now. I just need to get this letter written.
Okay.
All right, so I'll just sit down. I'll find something to write on.
Okay. Relatively easy enough to do.
Yeah, and I write. I write.
Write a
My
letter.
life and your life is not worth that. I left for a reason. Leave me alone. And then I write the letter, just my initial, just the one, just the M. And then I'll fold it up and carry that with me until I can afford to mail it.
Okay. Alternatively, you could also just probably go to the guild yourself and like, hey, give it to this person.
No, I'm gonna wait for my companions to get back.
Okay.
That's gonna go over like a turd on a punch bowl.
Maybe.
Let's see. See if you actually catch them and you weren't away at the time when they got back.
Oh my gosh!
High or low?
Hi.
Hello.
You're getting back there and you're like just taking a seat when you hear Fenrith and Rowan's voice coming around from the stables talking about what they could possibly do. Boys, as you're coming around, you start walking on the stairs, you notice a whatever Mithria said she was. I can't remember what it was. Was it human?
A human
Brown
girl.
haired
Yeah,
human.
human.
Just like chilling out on the steps looking like a beggar.
Was there a beggar the entire time we've been here?
I mean,
all?
there's people that sometimes sit on the steps and stuff like that, but yeah.
No, well then it wouldn't seem off to me. I wouldn't say anything.
No prediddles.
I know you guys, and I'll get up and be like, "Hi, it's me."
I'd give you the most confused a person look that he can give you. Who is? I don't know anyone named me.
No,
I don't know.
it's, and I whisper it. It's Mithria. It's me.
Target sighted.
Don't
Move. Go.
Then I'll ask.
Act natural, please.
I would just say prove it. I don't. There's nothing for me to say. You can say who you were, but to me,
It's no.
no.
Okay, if I heard you claim who you are, then do I say it out loud or do I do it mentally? Actually, hang on a
I
second. I
don't
need to
know.
do something. Would that be a wisdom check to see if I do which way I do it? Yeah. Okay. Telepathically, you're here. If you are who you claim to be, prove it.
I just said the same thing.
You couldn't just ask what the name of the fucking bird you're looking for was?
You know,
I
like
mean, a lot's going on right now.
Prove it. You're a dick. All right.
Hey, I have
and
ability to do it.
I'll respond mentally. Your name is
Can
Fenris.
you?
Scale.
Can you?
Your favorite color is ruby red,
Hang on.
and
Do
you
you
enjoy
have
eating meat.
Do you have the capability of replying mentally? Because mine is only a one-way communication.
Oh well, then I'll just say that out loud.
Okay.
We spent 5 weeks on the road, and I've learned your favorite color is ruby red. You love meat, and your favorite thing to do is fighting.
He loves meat, and it's two guys that were left.
Oh, I thought you said
Yeah, that's
me,
great.
not meat. I thought you said
No.
me.
No.
That's why I laughed.
Meat.
No, meat.
You
As
love
in
meat.
favorite
No,
food.
I don't.
Just meat in general.
Yeah. And then I turned to
Wow.
I turned to Warren, and you don't have a favorite color. Your favorite food is ham, and your family makes you the happiest.
Hmm.
Little sauce.
I just look. I don't respond right away.
I have a.
And then I
Hmm.
say, we can't do anything here. Because I'm assuming there are still people guarding the city. So,
Yeah.
Should we go talk in one of our rooms?
how would we get her into the
You
Adventurers
have
Guild?
my things, don't
Well,
you?
because
It's my necklace.
we can get her
my...
into the rooms. We just can't get her into the hall proper.
Oh, well then that's fine.
I am correct, right? We can get her into the entrance where the rooms are, just not beyond the further door. Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, talking in the rooms is fine. I guess we go and use Maya's room. She's not using it.
Yeah, it's still
All right,
booked, or did she
Yeah.
unbook it?
I paid for it for 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's already paid for, so use her room. There's nothing in it now.
That's the room we were both going into for meetings anyway, so it looks
Yeah,
right.
why not? That's the meeting room.
Yeah.
As you guys are heading into the room, all you hear is, poor girl.
I just what does the person look like that said this?
It's the receptionist.
For one.
Oh no.
The receptionist is just like,
I'm
this
just
girl
not
is
gonna
about
say
to
anything.
die.
I'm just gonna keep walking.
Can I quickly change my appearance to that of a human man?
Nope, you're a girl. You go in. Do not change on the way.
Go in, a girl, come
Great.
out, man. Hold on a second.
I'm drinking. Oh, good God.
Oh boy.
I'm not here for that, I promise.
That's what they all say, sweetheart.
Oh no. You're making it worse.
All right. So anyway, you guys go into the room.
Okay, what happened?
I just sit on the bed.
Yeah, I close the curtains and I drop the disguise self. Like, it's me. I promise. See, hello. And you guys can see, like, in her eyes, she is just not the same cheerful, happy person that you were hanging out with on the road. She's shook to her core.
Prison changed you, man.
I only have 2 questions. The most important question is how. The less important question is why.
God, you really put on your disappointed dad voice for that.
It,
You
it's
know, I appreciate it because I'm not there to yell at her.
She is.
well, it's different between Amaya yelling and me yelling.
I know, but I
So-
will take it. It is something.
I've got good cop over here.
You do.
You definitely do.
Oh, yeah.
We were just waiting, and this woman showed up, and she said she could make my sentence shorter. And so I took her offer, and I've never regretted anything more.
Was that attack last night that we were hearing about this morning?
She just nods. It's
Oh.
my fault. I'm so stupid.
I may not be the most, but usually don't do something that scale for a single person.
Well,
There
I'm
might have
not
been more
just
to
a
it.
single person. I'm the youngest daughter of a very wealthy family who's embarrassed them completely.
I lean forward, like, and put my hands together, just like in the thought, like before I respond type of situation.
The thinker pose.
And then I stand up and I look at her. And I say 2 things. 1, any assistance giving to you that will shorten your assistance is either corrupt or going to break the law. Second thing, why would you think that's a good idea?
The disappointment on your voice. Like, ooh.
I will take it.
Do I have to
Better it doesn't look too approving
Constitution
either.
saving throw?
Yeah, I know. Pretty much. Like,
The disappointed talk.
And I don't even like, I just let her sit with, I don't wait for a response. I say, now
We're not.
we need to figure out what to do because we cannot fix this. This isn't a fixable situation. So we
You
need
sure?
to figure out what we're going to do.
turn her back in, they'll kill her.
Oh, absolutely. She'll be dead.
Yeah.
So we can't do that.
Listen,
So
I can't ask you to do any more for me.
You are a companion.
Everything I've ever been told my whole life is true, and I couldn't bear to
the
do this to any of you anymore. I'm not worth it.
Adventuring Guild symbols, do they have names on them or are they just like symbols you wear?
To your guys' knowledge, they're just symbols you wear.
So, but that would get her in the Adventurers Guild, would it not?
You don't know?
And it's also registered under her.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
got
what I
my
was gonna
name
wonder. Do they have?
indeed.
Are they magically ID'd so that, like, they can register who's walking through with it? Like, hey, these people are flagged by law enforcement in this region. They just walked in.
Well, they wouldn't necessarily. Well, not now. She wouldn't. Maybe later she would, but
Depends on how long it takes for them to realize who's missing.
yeah, given the amount of dead guards, it might take a while. But first things first, we probably need to lay low, and the Adventurers Guild is probably not the place to do it.
No,
Well,
I need to hide.
So I would say We would get you a room in the closest inn, like a regular inn, to the Adventurers Guild.
Could we find something close to an exit, or maybe one of us could camp outside of town with her?
That is possible. The only problem
We-
is any information that
Hold
needs
on,
to be
hold on.
relayed is gonna
Hold
take a
on.
long time.
No, and Mithra stands up. Hold on.
Yeah.
After everything I've just done, you still think I'm worth putting up with?
You are our friend and our companion.
As she
Why else
says
wouldn't we?
that, I walk all the way up to her. I look down at her and to say, we've
Yeah.
lost one. I don't care what it is. You could have killed an army. I wouldn't let people just murder you just because.
But I've
You made a mistake out of naivete, not intention.
I
You did not
go
intend for this to happen.
and I like to the window and I just kind of not open it, but I just kind of ponder over there for a little bit.
Looking through the curtains.
Yeah.
As if they were open.
Imagine a time much simpler when you weren't part of the Adventurers Guild and didn't have to deal with this shit.
Yeah.
Just like, damn.
And
these
Fenris will
kids
walk
around
over
here.
and place a hand on Miothria's head.
I just look
Kinda
up
like
at
it.
you, just like kind of thunderstruck that this was even a possibility.
Oh, she's a magic user.
Yes, she is.
I would say, is there a way to get Amaya a message from where we are, not going to where she is?
Which, yeah, Mithria, Amaya's not here, oddly.
Yeah, I've got a freaking message spell. Gosh dang.
What's the distance on it though? Is it
Like
Message has
100
a
feet or
range of
something?
120 feet.
Oh, that's not long enough. We
Yeah,
need
so
like
that's not working.
sending or something, but I wouldn't know that.
Yeah, I just
And
want to
there's
point out that like Amaya, you don't know Amaya went to training.
Yeah, you just
Yeah, I'm like,
you're with two
I'm
guys
just
and
like,
you have no idea where I went.
yeah, I don't like.
They killed her.
I mean, for all Mithria knows,
For all I
Amaya
know,
was
she's
in
out
the
getting
Temple of
groceries.
Kellenborg last night.
Well, look, for all I know, she's out getting groceries. So
You could ask to see where I am.
was
That
freaking
too.
about to, but then someone had to say something. By the way, where's Maya? I feel like we need her help with making plans like this.
She's gonna be gone for a little bit.
Is she in jail too now?
She's on training with the Church of her
Then I
order.
turn
Order of the
So a different kind of jail. Okay.
I turn around and say, wait, that her temple's in the temple district. So that's not good either.
Oh no.
Fantastic. I will go. The only two places I know that magic is in the like the shopping area and the Wizards Guild, and I don't want to go to the Wizards Guild
Mhm.
because we're still missing the other two people. Who knows if they're even dead or alive at this point, and Amaya's unreachable. So
You have any idea what happened to
Please
the other
leave a
two when you
message
left?
after the tone.
Could go back and see if they can send a message in towards Kelmvor Temple for our companion.
Yeah,
Mind
except
you,
it just turns you
we
away
want to
because
risk
it's like
that.
sheer panic there.
Yes, but that was asking to get information, not send a note. Message in to an official or an individual. Mind you, the question is, what would we state? Because from the sounds of things, we can't exactly say our companion is safe with us.
Your daughter is still alive, not dead.
Where is Thobble? Do we know where he normally is? He just in the merchants guild?
You
or
have
where
no
is he?
idea. The last time you
Pablo
saw him,
left.
he was leaving when he fucking bailed
When
your
everyone
asses
ended
Paul's
out.
up
gonna
in
get
jail.
a call and be like, "These fuckers again? Why do they keep calling me?"
Well, this time it wasn't. Well, it was our fault, but
Yeah.
that wasn't our fault technically. Kind of, sort of, maybe.
No, it was.
Rowan's like, "It wasn't my fault."
Yeah.
It's not my fault. I'm going to go down to the merchant like quarters or like the merchant district and get a message to Thobble to see what's going if he's around. Because he said he would stay around for what, like a week or something like that.
He said a couple days.
Oh no, it's been
So
a
yeah,
couple
no,
days.
you're getting close there.
I would still try to get a message to him, to see if he's still around.
Your best bet would probably be, since you can't access the temple district and leave a message at his temple, probably Merchants Guild.
Yeah, I think I'll do that soon. That's probably the next big thing on the agenda. I say sit tight for now because nothing that we can do this instant. There's no reason why
So-
anyone would come into this room because Amaya's at the temple.
Should we extend the duration of this room as well, or was that already done?
No,
Or she
we
could
would
just
have
stay in
to-
one of your guys' rooms.
No. Yeah, she could.
Because if you guys are going out, she could just stay in there during.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I only paid for my room for 2 weeks. I paid for your guys's for a month.
So she
Mhm.
could stay in here until then, and then she could stay in one of our rooms, or we can get her her own room. Really, doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm. Now, do we want to? Do we want to risk her using the same identity, or do we want to reapply her with the guild under a new identity?
I say we
Or
wait.
leave it.
Leave it
Leave
for
it for
now.
now?
Because
Very
any
well.
adventures we go on, she could just wait and then leave with me when we leave.
True. We can split the. We can accommodate the cost for her reward on our own.
Yeah.
You are going to be in hiding for a while.
Yeah, I kind of figured. That was kind of the plan.
All right. So over the next few days, you guys can figure out what you're doing with her. Trying to figure out, keep an eye out, make sure there's no random door check. Open up from guards.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Mithra is not gonna stay in the guild. That's not happening.
Yeah, you and what money?
Hey, she's lived on the street before. She
Not really. No, not.
Well, I mean, that was like no, you're right. That was like a night, but
A night. Wow, you were really roughing it for
Wow.
a long time.
yeah, I know.
Spent all of 2 nights separately on the street.
Well, she's been on the run before, so
Yeah, with honey pie.
Yep.
But will he recognize you?
Oh wait,
in your
yeah, can I have
disguised area?
all of my stuff back, please? Where's my ring?
I'll be right back.
Wouldn't you already know what the
You-
ring was?
You know where your ring is. You saw it on the girl's hands.
Yeah, I know. It was called a joke.
Oh.
or Mithra doesn't actually put 2 and 2 together and actually thinks,
That's
cool, you
true.
know, same kind of ring, awesome. It's the wife, yeah.
But no, I assume that you guys give her stuff back, right?
Yeah. There'd probably be something we do while we're in here. Hey, Ron?
I think yeah, good.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's 10.
All right, as you guys are doing that, D'Artagnan, Sir D'Artagnan.
Am I alive and being sentenced, or am I just being told to shut the fuck up in my cell?
You go and the days blend together. You don't know. You sleep when you want, everything like that. When you're tired, everything like that. You don't know. Then one day, The doors open. The guard's like, "All right, let's go. Get out here!" And like grabs you, like rough pulls you out, chains you up, pushes you forward, and like gets you towards, and leads you back to, towards the kind of like courtroom area. And as you're going, you can see acolytes holding up wands as they're waving them, and it's casting spells on pieces of the temple that seem to be some sort of damage happened. The guards kind of like push you, like keep you moving forward, everything like that, get you in, set you down on a seat.
I'm not gonna ask any questions because these fuckers won't tell me.
You sit down on a seat. The pews are filled up. You see Serenth brought in, and he's all bandaged up and everything like that.
Well, you look like shit.
Hey, yes, well, that's what happens when you get peppered with some kind of arrows or crossbolts or something like that.
Yeah, you are correct in that statement.
After a few minutes, it seems like this is doing like an unmass sentencing. There's like, one person brought up, their sentence put on, sentence pulled on, sentence pulled on. Gets to you, D'Artagnan, and I have to bring back up your list of stuff wrong to you. Judge is like thievery, assault on guard, disturbing the peace, resisting arrest, magic, psionics, assault on prisoners. Man, you are... Wow. All right. With that... Oh, shit. Where's your sentences? Nope, that's not it. Where are your sentences? I know I have them in here.
The judge can't find the sentences, we get let off.
All right. Your jail sentence, 13 months hard labor on the Aegis wall.
Okay.
And like smacks the gavel down.
She was getting filed away.
He leans forward. Just to be nice. 4 months, perhaps parole.
Thank you.
Leans back. Next! And Severin's like, oh, that was pretty bad for you, wasn't it? As he's like pulled up to what gets sentenced. Judge is like, reads through his...
See what he gets.
He reads through and finishes reading, and you can see him kind of like look as if there's a note on Severin's file. He's like, oh, you're one of those kind, eh? Well, with that, 12 months hard labor on the Aegis wall. Plus, you get to help repair some of the streets and help the merchants recuperate some of their costs. And smacks the gavel. And you notice, D'Artagnan, Mithria is not here.
Yeah, I see that. But there's not really shit that he can do about it right now, so he's just gonna go where he's put.
So you guys are taken. You guys, you have bracers put on that prevent you from doing any magic. You guys are taken, and you see this caravan being prepped, and you guys are shackled to the back of a wagon along with some other prisoners. And the taskmaster pops up. He's like, all right, I am the taskmaster here. For you, those of you that are being sent up to the wall, looks over to the prisoners, got 3 rules. 1, don't try to escape. That's what these fine lads are for. Motions to, it looks like some adventurers on horses and stuff like that. 2, don't try anything stupid. They will kill you, and the payment will come out from loved ones. And 3, just, you're scum. Accept it. We're going to the wall. You're working. And like sits back down. Any other questions? Nope. Good. And like ushers does the reins on the horse, gets it moving, and then the wagon driver, for the one that you're attached to, starts moving off. As you see a large caravan, it looks like full of supplies and about 3 wagons worth of prisoners. Each one has between half a dozen and a dozen prisoners chained up to the back of it as you guys are sentenced out, making your long way up
Right.
north. Dun, 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 dun,
I have a
dun,
question.
dun, 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 dun. Yeah, what's up?
Can I hit the big fat redo button
On what?
on this whole session?
Oh,
Nope.
big fat. Oh, sorry. That's under construction, under repair right now. Some structural damage happened. It's currently unavailable.
Uh,
Are you sure?
Must access Deck of Many Things DLC.
Yeah. After
Okay.
Rowan and Fenrith spent a couple days, trying to futz with Mithra, get her situated and stuff like that, all that fun stuff. You guys are leaving the Adventurers Guild one day when a messenger comes up. He's like, excuse me, are you Fenrith and Rowan?
Yes.
Here you go. Hands
How
you
can I help
a letter.
Thank
And
you.
runs off.
And I'll open it.
Okay. You see, essentially, like from the offices of whatever judge and stuff like that. 3 of your compatriots have been 3 of your imprisoned compatriots, and then D'Artagnan sentenced 13 months. Possibility of parole in 4 months. Severanth, 12 months, and then Mithria, deceased in assault on Triskelion.
Oh,
So
that
I'm
sounds
not.
Yeah.
I'm legally dead.
At least on this paperwork.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's gonna
Can
be
I make a
dealt with
copy
next
of the
week.
part that has me on it?
Wait a second, aren't you
keeping this
Mithria? No,
paperwork.
I
actually,
have
I'm dead. See, right according to this, I'm dead. It's not me.
And I
No,
show
me
it to
as
Rowan.
talking to my DM. Could
What's up?
Is that? I have not sent my letter yet.
Yeah.
Things have been kind of nuts. I would like to, when I get the chance, copy the portion that says that I've died. And I would like to add that to the letter.
All right.
Yeah, so I'll add that to the letter before sending.
So,
With your initial at the bottom?
From Mike Wazowski.
Yeah.
Mike Wazowski. All right. Well, while Mithria decides on that, Amaya is somewhere learning how to be a knight in the service of Kelemvor, being trained. D'Artagnan and Severin
She's learning
are
to be God's favorite, because holy crap, we need that.
D'Artagnan and
Like-
Severin are attached to a prisoner wagon and being transported up to the Shattered Lands to work on the Aegis Wall. Fenrith and Rowan are in Saphirium trying to hide Mithria, the escaped convict.
Oh my god.
And we'll pick up there.
The escaped
Next.
dead convict.
Yeah, until
Technically
someone
not
does
a
like
fugitive.
locate person or scries on you, they will find you.
And we will find out what you guys want to do with the
Can't find-
information
Why
that
would they look for me? I'm dead.
Mm-hmm.
we will deal with what you guys want to do with the fact that Mithria is apparently proclaimed dead somehow.
Well, I don't have to deal with that for a month. so-
Training and such.
Maybe that's part
Along
of what
with-
you were doing in the prisons after you left.
Mithria's letter that she will probably have opened within the last couple days. We will deal with all that next week because it is 9:15. I'm pretty sure you guys have to go.
I do.
Yeah, dinner
Yep.
is calling.
Oh my god. The choice. Wow. I can't.
I will be in touch.
I
as-
regret so
Mhm.
much.
Yeah. Oh,
I
God.
was told this
See?
game was full of
Stop breaking the law.
wonderful
Yeah, stop
magic
breaking the
and
law.
adventure.
You broke
And I was
the
lied to.
law.
No, there's lots
You
of
were not
magic going
right.
on.
You just keep breaking the law.
Only the first time.
And
So
then
is
you
this
just
the
keep
spirit
getting
box
out
thing?
as soon as you can. Not,
You
hey, reduce
basically
my
said,
sentence.
"Yes,
I
Nadia,
didn't know
I would like to
that would
escape
include
prison."
murder.
Uh-huh, sure.
We're gonna write a song that's
She is
inspired
so
by a Rob
upset her
Halford.
internet is dying.
I know. All right, I'll talk to
Yeah.
you guys later.
This is hilarious.
Oh my god. All right, bye.
I'm gonna spend the whole next week crying.
It reminds me of the movie Lawyer when he stopped breaking the law.
Oh, and Liar Liar.
Yeah.
Great movie.
Just in the future, Mathers gonna be like, so if I do this, will this be a broken law? No. Okay, good, I can do it. Will this be? Yes, that will be a broken law. Okay, don't do that, right? And just for the next foreseeable future, is this a broken law? No. Is this a law? No. Gonna have to hire a
Extra
lawyer just to.
careful for the next little while until we have things figured
All
out.
right, I gotta go.
All right, see ya.
Breaking enough laws, don't break anymore. Yeah.
Oh,
I will
that
talk
is
to you
I'm
Thursday,
gonna go
Arise.
cry.
indeed.
See you later.
Talk to you later. And we're going to end it there, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you guys making it this far. And you guys that have, remember to hit that like button, subscribe, bells, follows, all that stuff that you got to do. Appreciate you guys making it this far. Yeah, you're awesome if you have. And if you guys have, go comment down below your favorite color or emoji or dice or anything like that. Help the algorithm grow so other adventurers can find our game. When you guys are down there, go show some love to the other streamers in the group. Some of them stream sometimes, so their links are down below. And my links are there too, so if you want to follow me across all social media, more or less across it all, Twitch, TikTok, Instagram, come to the Discord for shenanigans. Follow my art channel because I do paint stuff there, and some of the creatures I paint will be making an appearance in the game later on. But yeah, I will see you guys all later. Remember to stay safe, stay healthy, stay awesome, because you guys are all awesome. Bye-bye.